Yep.
Yeah, so
Yep,
it's
yep.
not just Japanese questions.
Oh yeah,
You
they
got
were letting
full
people do
CCA
like fucking
questions
English
involved in here.
questions, like ask questions on Twitter, which never should do that.
Yeah, people are just roasting.
Yeah, yeah, so that, I don't know.
Don't make them ask him
Apparently, but he's got this like really thick
They're just asking him.
Kansai
Yeah.
They're
dialect.
just asking him, why did you kill DOA6?
The other
He
thing
has the
that they
balls to
also
have his
mentioned
background video
earlier is
DOA
that,
6
you know, since they're
Oh,
they've
God.
also kind of brought it up, is that there's all these different companies, right? So if one company is okay with something, but another company is not, they can't
Every
really
post is
discuss
just an
this kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, so we have to find a topic that everybody involved can discuss and share their opinions on. So that's what he's mentioning. We're trying to decide which questions to pick here.
Yeah, I mean, it really is so much
Who's this
going into
fucking
coordinating
Mochi
all of this, so including the questions and what they're gonna
JTG.
talk about.
Koei Tecmo game.
We are used to the.
Is that
you know,
the
West a little bit
fucking
more
DOA
wild,
player you're
you know,
talking about?
the-
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Oh look, there's
freedom to
Nishitani,
speak here, but
Matsumoto,
it's still quite strict out here.
Nakayama.
But you know, I did feel
Shimori
that
is
they picked some really fair questions
Yeah, yeah.
this time,
Supposed
so
to
we'll,
be the
we'll
director of
see.
DOA right now.
Obviously, only
but
5,
he's-
so not every question that people want.
I like how they
Some
couldn't
big
get
ones that
fucking
people
Ono.
really want that might not get touched on this.
Well,
but
Actually, no,
hopefully
Ono
you
doesn't
guys
even
can
have
keep
anything. He's not even the
you know, the
head of that
reception.
fucking-
Say, I like this
Oh,
kind of
look, he's even
content.
a
Please bring
Capcom.
us more.
Yeah.
They can do it again and maybe hit him up. But anyway, here we go. They said each question they're going to do about like 8 minutes or so. They're going to discuss.
Yep. We don't have a raising hand button either, so
Yeah.
we'll see how this works, right?
Each.
8 minutes. Oh
Now
god,
he's
Okay.
saying, yeah, there we go, the English, right?
they'd fucking
Roster
run out.
characters.
They'd run out of time.
So you,
Maybe they have
they're
all
going to
year.
start with Capcom, but you've experienced with this as well, right?
Oh yeah,
You've been
definitely.
involved with picking some characters.
Yeah, and we've kind of Harad and I've been pretty vocal about that. Comes up on Comic-Con
I'm
panels,
ready to be here
etc.
for the rest of my life.
The council has decided your fate.
Okay,
Guilty.
so now just talk about
Yeah.
listening.
I'm not
to,
gonna lie.
User feedback, right?
The
feedback,
only
but
ones
also
that I even give a
thinking
shit
their
about
user base.
is SNK, Arc System
Kind of
Works,
concerned
and
what kind of
Bandai
taste they
Namco.
would like.
I don't know what to think, man.
And now
Harada's going to.
I
I
know
feel like
that's
Harada's
who
going to
this
turn
he's
this
putting him on
back.
the spot,
Yeah.
right?
I'm sure
He's
they
like,
did interact.
I
okay.
feel like Harada. Yeah, oh, he's telling him. Good, good. He heard your request. So raise your hand when you talk, right here, so we
Sweet.
can see.
Damn, all
So
these
we got
guys with fucking green
Matsumoto
screens, and
here.
Ishwatari just has an actual fucking background.
Yeah. So the one thing about Street Fighter that he's
He's from the
mentioning
poorest
that compared to some
company,
other
and he has,
games
like,
is
the
that
best
Street Fighter's been around for
I told you they
I don't
were
know,
a team of
30 plus
artists.
years.
Yes, yes.
So they have a lot of
35
like,
maybe,
yeah,
I think,
a
right?
lot of
Yeah.
very classic, very iconic characters there.
A large pool they have to choose from, right?
So they're talking about how Street Fighter doesn't just take, you know, classic characters, but also characters from.
You know what's the funniest thing is that they have to try so hard to talk nice about Street Fighter 5.
Even now, he's touching on something we also take.
They're
into
talking about, they're like,
consideration,
oh, I
and
love
that's
how
the
it
martial
brings all
art,
these
and
characters
also
together. I
the
like how
nationality character.
you did this and you do that, and it's like the game fucking blows.
The character
Okay, Capcom got good.
is
He's
like
like,
in that country, but also
my game is shit.
does justice, right?
Right.
I know. With
I mean,
And again,
Shaheen,
They
talk
said
a
that
lot
they're
about
doing
And like
something on
us
the
as well, he
5th,
was talking
but
about
at this
trying
point,
to,
I don't
not have
care.
as many characters
It's
in the
the
same
new
vein
update,
to
it's
have a
gonna
lot
do
of variety
something.
there.
it's gonna remove mods completely.
They already confirmed they're not
And then
gonna do
other characters that
Probably
might
because they don't have
be a
time.
good format to try new.
Yeah,
It's gonna
new
make
ideas,
sure.
new
that. So
ideas,
rather
right?
than
like,
admitting
let's
that they don't
try
know
and
how
have
to
the
do it, they're just gonna say,
development
"Oh, that
team,
was
you know,
never
come
our
up with
plan to begin with."
new ideas, new mechanics, and keep pushing the genre forward here.
Damn it, I gotta scoot in because of the fucking autofocus on this thing.
Turn it off.
Now he's
Yeah.
talking about his, Street Fighter's close to the real world. I think he's talking about locations, right?
Yeah, he's saying too
You
that
said me?
Street Fighter, you know, every game is different.
Street
so you
Fighter
have,
and
you know, like Arc
Street
System,
horse
Fighter
shit.
is
anime,
close to
very,
the real
like,
world.
kind of
Yes.
fantasy inspired, but Street Fighter is very close to kind of reality.
I
you know,
too
even though they do
drop
fireballs
frames
and
when I
everything.
visit.
You know, kind of takes place in the real world. So
Yeah,
they want to
so
have
World Warriors.
I
and you had that
too
map where
think
you
Street
like
Fighter
play
5
kinda
is
goes to
realistic
different
because people
location
can
and
shoot
fights,
fucking
right?
fireballs
So
from
when
their
they're designing
hands.
Characters, they got to try and
Doesn't
keep
have
a
anything to do
character
with
that's a little
setting,
bit more
but,
realistic,
that's
you know,
not
rather than
fine.
like we're not gonna put it, even though they have Blanca, but like we're not gonna throw like a dinosaur man out there. Who's talking now?
So
Hey man,
now
King
who
of
we
D
have
was pretty
talking?
cool in King of
It
Fighters.
must be Fuhi. Fuhi's talking. I
Okay,
guess,
yeah, we don't
Big
see anyone.
fires, like,
So
I don't have to
Raise your hand,
explain to some idiot why fireballs exist in fighting games.
Really?
we talk about
How was that?
the game
It's
system
like talking to a
changes
DOA player.
quite drastically from different installments.
You know, the sad part is I know people who
And
think
so-
that throwing a fireball is hard.
Also with the playing system
So do
for
I,
whatever
and guess
someone's
what?
working on.
Yeah.
He's a
which characters
DOA
might
player.
blend well with
Yeah,
that.
right.
Well,
So,
they
like,
don't play.
Street Fighter V
They're
has its own
they're
game
league players.
design. So maybe you might want your
He
favorite
was
character
a
from an
DOA.
older Street Fighter. They're saying
The
that
people
character
that
might
I know
not
play
fit with
League
the
and
Street Fighter
Magic,
V game
Magic the
design.
Gathering
They don't
Arena.
want to change him so much. So
That's
Yeah.
If you can
like they're
shuffle
saying,
the deck
it's
and
like
throw a
one of
card.
the things.
I
they
know,
consider
right?
Again,
In
it's
regards
just
to mini, right?
more and more and more.
And then when I
wanna know
mentioned
how
Tekken,
much
they're like,
does
"Oh, that
Twitter
game's easy," and I'm like,
because whenever I see these guys on Twitter, they're asking like, "Give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that." Do you have any?
I'm
insight?
like, "Are you
How-
sure?"
how
I
often you
have
guys
a
listen to the
200-page
Twitter
essay on
monsters?
why you're wrong.
Karate and
Yeah.
I are probably on one end of the spectrum.
I'm like,
where,
"No,
we're
dude,
quite
fucking
in
thing
tune
is
with
like
what
the
they're
hardest
saying.
game."
Okubo-san maybe somewhat like that. I'm not sure about the other
They haven't
producers.
mentioned
You know,
it. They
we
just said
haven't
the
really talked about
users,
it.
right? I want to hear social media.
And obviously, there's differences in how much English that each of these producers can comprehend directly as well, right? Harada being an MMORPG guy himself, playing with foreign players for a long time.
Fucking
understands
MMO
quite a
player
bit of
over
English,
here.
actually. And now he's talking. Harada just mentioned about he believes Street Fighter, the opinions differ depending on which installment
Yeah.
that player
Because
base
the
got
game's-
into the
The game
series,
is
right?
so old, right? So people that were with the
Ace
original,
Atari's like,
let's
"Why
say
am I
the
here?"
5, right? They might have different ideas of what they think is cool or what kind of character should be in the game.
Dynamite, right. Oh, I work.
So just saying, like,
I've never seen
if you do a poll
Right.
to ask opinions about characters,
Who's this guy next?
it's kinda
Oh,
hard
this
to see
is
because you don't know which player.
I know him.
Mhm.
That guy must work on
generation that
Team
is,
Blue.
right?
Yeah, and the other
Yeah,
thing
I haven't
too
seen anyone
is
from
it's
Team
going to
Blue
be,
since
you know,
Boston.
younger
Really good.
players, right?
Yeah.
Usually the younger players, the guys more socially.
Occasionally, they
connected
shit out of
Yeah.
new plays blue
on
game.
social media.
They just
and
push a
internet.
printed
Those guys
disc
are
under
gonna
the
pass
slot
on
in the
pole,
door.
right? The old men don't know what they're doing.
Another thing
Right.
you mentioned is kind of funny. We see this a lot where you'll get a particular character that's like
then
stands
fucking-
out on the polls
then
online,
Odo
right?
over there is
But then
just-
if you
they're not
actually
saying
release it,
shit.
It's
No
not
one-
as well compared to the other characters sales wise.
So are they gonna show off KOF 15?
mention
Do you
names.
think they're gonna do it?
In fact, I think they're gonna announce that there is no
And then
chaos.
Matsumoto-san's also
It was a lie.
Yeah,
how we kind of think too that
they're gonna be
you
like,
take it as
nobody
one
likes Shunei, so
ingredient, right?
yeah.
It's your decision.
Yeah.
And if it matches up to what
All
you
right, so
perceive
here's
that
my
the
here's my
wants, then
predictions.
it's just one, like,
We're gonna get
that
nothing from
tests
KOF
that
15.
theory, but it's not
We're
like
gonna get
decided
nothing
by
about the
outside.
Black Samurai doing Arc System Works in the new Guilty Gear. They're going to
And
do
Riot also
something
explaining that
about
we obviously
Fexel.
for our title, we take user opinions,
Apparently,
but
there's
flat
fucking
out,
dashes and air dash
et cetera.
combos and shit in the
There's-
new
this is
version
a
of
hard
Fighting
question,
EX
right? 'Cause
Layer.
There's no answer, right? There's
Well,
And they got rid of the
so many
Gogi
different
system.
Things that come in there. I wonder if we're gonna hear from
We-
the other producers.
I
as
mean, it
well.
was sort of like Gems, I guess.
It was more oppressive than Gems.
Yeah, it
Like
really
it
was.
literally stops you from
Yeah,
playing
it's
the
kinda
If you
game.
hard
could
to grab the
activate
mic from
certain
Harada.
Gogi in that
The
game,
armor,
you just
the
win.
armor one was bullshit.
Yeah.
Then there was one that was like
Well,
what, infinite
that's
meter, and then the
talking
other one just made you
touch
more
on,
stronger.
There was
player
one that like made you
usage
disappear.
and,
Oh, yeah,
armor
yeah,
that
users
one.
are the same thing,
Mhm.
right?
It was
So
it was the
they're
most
talking-
oppressive system
it
that
It was
I've ever seen.
basically Smash. It was
Yeah.
Smash Brothers
how
once you turned
strong
those
they
shit
are
on.
too,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So
like,
apparently in the
sometimes
beta that
because
they're doing now, they
it's
turned it.
strong
It's
games,
completely gone.
Yeah,
often,
they'll
right?
get used
Too bad
more
only
often, doesn't make them
11 people
popular,
own it,
right?
right?
It's just more people are gonna play that.
I own it
game
on
because,
PS4. I
you
don't
know,
own
they
it
have
on
a
Steam.
Six of them are
percentage
retired.
there. So gathering.
We're gonna
yeah,
get.
very, very different.
We're gonna.
That's what
They're
they
gonna try and save Street Fighter V by announcing Makoto, because that's the only character that people fucking talk
He's
about.
talking about
I was
Solomon.
watching
When we had
Jibbo.
our poll for
Putting us
what
in
kind of
Jibbo.
player-
I was watching Automatic.
2
That's
years
the name he
ago?
goes by on.
This is like
Twitter.
something
Yeah.
I heard when I
He
first
was
joined the team,
playing
but
Third
way
Strike on
long
Fight
ago.
K2,
They had a
and he
character.
got death comboed by Makoto
He
from
was
like
bouncing on
98%.
stage,
He got
right?
stunned and
And
two
he
supered
got,
in one
you
combo.
know,
Yep.
he
He
didn't make
leaned
the
back in
final
his chair. He's
cut
like, "Y'all want
way
this?"
back when, Harada
Yes.
put it in
This is the
just-
character
just
you
to
want
see,
in Fighter
right?
5. You want this?
And
Yes.
also, there was a data point in
I
the game
love
that when
Makoto.
Two things are
someone,
gonna happen.
they reverse
Makoto's gonna
engineered
come
the
back,
game
and she's
to
gonna
make
be
it
able to
insanity.
double death stun combo people, or
So he's like,
she's gonna be
maybe
completely neutered. And it's gonna be
it's
everything you
not a
hate.
good idea
Yeah.
for
Exactly,
It's gonna
that-
remind you of why you hate
Maybe
your
it's
game.
Exactly. That's why I want her in, but I'm not gonna play the game.
Fighting game here.
There's a praying mantis as well.
I mean, you
What's
guys
the
put
point?
dinosaurs and fighting kangaroos.
Because
right? I think it's
there's no
not
point.
Too weird. So he's like,
Makoto
how
main
are we
excited
gonna
to play
fight?
Third
Like,
Strike
how
for
are
the
we
first
gonna
time?
make a
Tail
fist fight?
slap,
Yeah,
right?
how are we gonna make a
Hey,
fist
fuck
fight,
you, I
I'd
play
say,
Third Strike.
in like a 2D fighting game.
I don't think you've
Think
ever
about
once
Zafina
done
and
the
that
dash
they hit
cancel
her,
DP
right?
combo.
Imagine
I have.
fish lying on the
Yeah, but that was Third Strike
stomp,
online.
stomp or use Paul's
People
like
complaining
down
about
punch.
lots
Right?
of
Shut up.
It's not arcade perfect.
I feel now is not a time for that. Don't bring back the sand.
Yeah,
We
but
don't need
fucking-
that.
Nah, no
We don't
him,
need
and
him.
please.
Fightcade.
Arcade is
I'm
the
trying
best
to
running version of
have a
any of the
peaceful
third
Twitter
strike
account
games
at
you
the
can play
moment.
right now.
That's true. But I haven't
So
touched
now we're gonna
Bikeade in
ask-
like 2
so
years.
It's
Capcom-
kind of hard
Bikeade
to
2
answer
was
that,
out.
right?
Does
I know.
Capcom give you, like, every
We're gonna
possible
get
answer?
completely fucking okay. So we already talked about
You're gonna say
Capcom.
the same, yeah.
Koei
Yeah,
Tecmo
it's about the
is
same.
going to be completely fucking nothing.
So what do you guys have planned for DOA 6?
So-
Leans in? Nothing.
They mentioned so Koei Tecmo was a little bit. They said, you know, we take everything that Capcom said, but there's also what we
Shimbora
wanna
is the
make,
only
right?
one who's,
they,
like,
they said characters that
shimmering
we
like
want to
that.
make, as well as characters that fit in the story.
Is it
like,
because he
we
is
design
one?
them.
Because his green screen is like less than optimal.
Yeah.
And then after they come up
It's
with the
motivating.
idea
It
of the
just looks so
base, you know,
sad.
you discuss with the marketing.
Because he
team,
knows he's not
what
working
should
on
we make
DOA
next?
6. He's working on
Yeah,
DOA
for
7.
background setting, right?
Yeah, where should they come from? What
Someone
country?
posted some bullshit thing that was like DOA 7
That's kind of like
2024 release
a little
date.
bit reverse of what I thought.
And I'm
right?
like,
They make
that's
the
one of those
character
dates
first,
they
then
put in the
what kind
book
of
that they
design
used
and the
to keep on
story
the counter
after.
game
I thought it'd
stuff.
be kind of
Yeah.
the opposite, but
You'd open it up, be like,
marketing is
Prey,
important.
1998. Right?
Oh, what was that? I got reminded about that fucking
Who was this
fake
talking at
ass
the moment?
4chan leak about the Guilty Gear Strive
Oh, still,
roster,
right?
Yeah.
and how there's a bunch of new characters, and one of them was named fucking Darius Rose.
Who?
The other one was like
Talking about character.
Elizabeth Wildheart or
He's
some
talking about
shit.
a character before.
I mean, you're gonna
who
have
was
to make
forced
them
to
sound
cosplay
like
as a
rock
monster.
references for me to believe you, even partially.
Yeah, because even like I
Yeah, we
think the
gotta-
only
we're-
one that doesn't have like a music reference
So he's
in
like,
Guilty
he
Gear
talks
is
about Dead or
Kum.
Alive, right? Dead or Alive.
It's all
It's
about the cute girls.
yeah.
Right?
As far as I can tell,
What
Kum
kind of
Hae
character he was.
Hyun
Like, well, Dead or
doesn't
Alive
have
series, it's all about
a
the
like a
girls,
rock reference.
Cute girls like there.
I don't
is
know
what
anything about
everybody
the
wants.
Korean tech gent scene, so
He knows his audience, I guess.
we have to ask Daisuke about that. Did Daisuke pause his webcam? Oh, he's just sitting really still.
He's super focused on whatever is
Practicing his
on
fucking
whatever's
Zen
over
meditation.
there. Whatever's over
Something
there.
that was around
He's like-
He probably put his monitor up
Yeah, probably.
so that he wouldn't give the
That
camera
time.
the death stare like everyone else.
You can't even tell if Rod is actually sleeping or not. He's got the glasses on, so he could be asleep for all we know.
Every time he fell asleep with strong style, like he was right behind the projector during the Tekken 4 tournament.
Oh, right.
He actually
Dead or
slept
Alive
on
5,
Tekken.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but
I remember
Kira-
that.
I think they had
Yeah.
Kira from Virtua Fighter. So that's how
That was
they
the same
decided
time
to
when
make his
everybody was
character,
cheering
like,
on
they worked
Rush.
together. And also
Because
it a
Rip
little
was
bit
being a
bullshit.
shithead and doing 4, 1, 2, 3 all day.
Sawada slept on. Now I understand why he won't stop playing the game.
And cute.
Mhm.
That's
He wants
their-
to impress
their,
Harada.
One of their criteria, right?
Scarred him.
He's like, if you make it like any your character's gonna take in as guest characters by the DOA series.
Damn, Okubo should really be able to afford some curtains.
That's his natural light. That's his only lighting.
He doesn't believe in it like
And then
this.
he's,
Wait.
Harada's
No, that's
like-
his only lighting for his
Arcade's
webcam.
got, very long-running franchises as
Yeah.
well. You must have lots of requests, especially.
You know
from,
what? I
the
know that it's
China
Japan, but who
area,
makes windows like
East
that?
Asia.
Yeah, it's like Tekken too, like these legacy series. I mean,
Yeah.
basically, every game here is like 20 plus
Pretty much.
years, so they all have really long history, a lot of different
like
characters
Windows
and
from Star Wars.
franchises in there.
Where's my shotgun? All right. Murder suicide on Twitch. Let's go.
I told you can't do that. You'll make California look even worse than it already
I'm
does.
trying to get the gist of it. It seems like Wadasan's saying that they have so many
Yeah, they have so many
different
characters
franchises
already.
that they're able to fit
Yeah.
a lot of these requests
Mhm.
into at least one of them, right?
And they say what the fans want, right? It's like we have so many like IPs ready to
And then
go.
they just go like,
Mm,
"Oh yeah, we canceled KF 15. We're giving you a new Waku Waku
We're
7."
talking about Shiki at the
Yeah.
moment. One of my favorites. Sam Show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very, very popular.
You know,
Victor Ferdinand,
yeah,
Fernandez.
Fernandez too. He's even bigger.
So I think it's saying, and this is another important topic, that when you look at the lineup, it's a
Total
bunch of
chugging
older
Old men, right?
characters,
Yeah.
Who's
right?
butt
Didn't have
chugging
any cute
fucking-
girls on
Right.
release.
And you
Some
got
fucking like
Yeah.
Japanese hash or
as
some
well.
shit.
They're talking about
Can't
Watu,
say Mr.
Once
Wizard's
it was
butt
that
has
big,
more
big,
on.
No.
Chinese
All
monk
that shit
guy.
was
with the big sword, right? I
No,
believe.
he's got the big pillar. He's
Ah,
got the
pillar, that's
yeah.
right.
And
Now
he's
it's
got the
Eris's
pillar,
butt
yeah.
hash.
So he's like, man, our lineup is all just dudes. It's old dudes.
Man,
Yeah,
that
some
sucks.
big
Eris
girls.
doesn't have a dealer anymore.
That's kind of what Capcom mentioned too about
Wait, ski
balancing
song.
your roster and seeing like what you needed here.
That's always tough for us too.
I
especially,
forgot about
Nobody's
Ski
heard that
Sonic.
name in
Quite
decades.
divided on
Holy
what
shit, I
really
forgot
girls
about
and
Ski
more realistic
Sonic.
Buff fighters, It's hard to please.
Nobody
everyone in
fucking
that
remembers Ski
aspect.
Sonic.
What did Clayton Chapman call him? He called him Jimmy Snuffleupagus.
So
is this Daisuke at the moment?
Yeah, Lord Daisuke.
Why that was so hard.
Daisuke bless. But he's saying the first thing they decide is how
the
many
number
characters,
of characters, right?
like how many characters can be in the game, and then after you have that kind of limitation, then you can decide who, and, like what type.
I think they're just talking about their design philosophies, and Street Fighter V has nothing to
So
offer.
again, he's talking about the same thing.
Between,
The same thing that SNK mentioned.
That guy's name is
Kinda makes it
Yasuda.
not just
He's
all old dudes, and
sick.
you got different archetypes and stuff in there.
I don't know why I just noticed.
First name Yasuda, last name Esports.
You really have to think
Guess
about
Japan's really
looks
going
of
in
the
on this, huh?
character, and they're popular in that,
Yeah.
and then the popularity of the play styles.
Yeah.
Because they're not necessarily
Yeah.
you know one and the same.
He also mentioned the ease of play too, right? You can't have like 10 super duper technical, difficult to play characters. Right?
Watch
You have to
them.
have some that are technical, some are a
Damn.
little bit easier to
Watch
play.
them
Like the
final.
ease of use of
Play
the
the
cast here.
Alex straight.
It's a very good topic, and we're gonna spend the whole time on this, maybe. Right?
Now they have on the schedule. They have it. They're gonna cut it.
They can
said
smell
they're
your
gonna talk and
disappointment.
then they're gonna cut it down.
I know. No, they're gonna finally play the fucking Hydroid Prime trailer.
God damn.
So yeah, all of those factors that they're taking in, and then the new ideas that they have for a new character and how that
Yeah.
blends into the
Adding
existing
more
roster,
characters,
right?
right? So we have to just take the opinions.
That
and
blue
we have to be
thing
aware
always
when they
been
decide
there?
all the new stuff
Which
in
blue
here.
thing?
Between the
Oh.
SNK guys.
I think Yasuda
They're like,
cut him
yes,
off.
come on, you gotta.
Maybe.
Yes is
Yeah.
being really soft here, saying
Mochi
we
streaming
should
from
probably
inside an
move on to the
elevator?
next topic, right?
Yeah, that's Yasuda's job is to
He's
stop.
streaming
Next
from the
question.
same elevator Onision
It's
was
tough,
in.
though, I mean,
Oh.
I'm glad I'm not him. I mean, if it's Harada or
Yeah.
Oko, we can just be like, hey, come on, let's go. But
He's making
you
that
can't
depressed
just be
face
like
because he
that with
does
other
like
publishers, right?
The future of
Crossplay.
crossplay.
Oh, this is
from
one of those
Harada.
difficult ones. Well,
I-
what does he got here?
What?
Ah, this is boss. You don't know who this is?
No, who is it?
Hayashi-san from Team Ninja, the leader.
Oh, word.
Yeah, Hayashi-san.
Damn.
Look at Harada still fucking throwing shade at Koei Tecmo all these years later.
What happened? He quit?
I think the conversation literally went something like this. Hidegaki leaned
He's
back in
saying
his
about
chair
to
and said,
keep the
Tekken
live
sucks. And
operations of a
Harada
certain
said,
game going.
fuck
I'm
you,
not
dude.
sure which one. I didn't catch it. And then he said, well, there's budgeting and all
Yeah,
that. And
we'll do
Harada
it.
said, oh, I'll take care of the budgeting. I don't know what
Stop.
he meant by that.
He had that
Somebody
prepared.
said- Yeah, somebody's like, if this Mochi's holding him aside and said stop.
He had that
Stop
prepared.
that. No.
How many other
Like,
things
you
do you
got the
think
budget,
he has
we'll do it.
prepared?
Oh, this is the
Like,
Japanese thing,
please
right?
help me.
So that guy was.
So yeah,
Koei Tecmo
Hayashi, that was the director
Hayashi-san,
of
he's the
DOA
team
5.
leader
Uh-huh.
for Team Ninja.
He abandoned
And he
the
was probably
fighting
the- I
game
think the
side and
producer on,
left
like,
to go be the
previous DOA
director
titles,
for
but, you know,
Venus Vacation.
Like often
The gacha
happens,
game.
he got
And
higher
how?
up
And I'm.
positions. Now
Oh yeah, that's right.
he's
It's doing
the
better than the actual fucking fighting game does.
It really is, yeah. And then Shimbori comes over, and all he gives us
Alright,
is the
so now
meme
they talk
with
about
the core value space.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties
It's an
in
emote on the
crossplay.
DOA server.
Not that hard maybe because it's peer-to-peer.
Yeah.
It's not like a dedicated server in most instances.
He was saying like each fighting game is different ways they connect online too. So he's saying everyone besides Capcom, but hold on.
Oh no. It
So you're
really
saying
is
it's not
the delay
really a
based
technical
fucking
barrier?
netcode defense force.
But like two of these people
Curious
use
to see what he's gonna
rollback.
say from here.
They were forced into it at gunpoint. They have their family.
He's talking about PS3 and Xbox One error. He made a PowerPoint presentation saying he wants to do
Shimbori just leans into the microphone.
approach the
Rollback.
first parties
Yeah.
And then the rest of them just start fucking sweating.
Right.
because
Be
you
a
know
power
mobile
play
titles
because
have these
that would
games
also
out
be a
there at
lie.
the time,
Right.
and to compete with
DOA
them, he
6
wants to
uses
open up
the Dynasty
platform.
Warriors 9 engine of all things.
He
Really?
said the
That
first
game
parties
doesn't
were-
run
They would say to him,
any
yeah,
of the
well, we wouldn't
targeted
do it, yeah,
platforms.
yeah.
Very.
That explains why DOA
Like
6
Phil
sucks
Spencer
so
It
from
looks
much.
like a
Xbox,
Unity
mentioned
game,
by
but for
name.
some
It's
reason
like,
it
yeah,
eats
sure, man, let's
resources
do it.
like
I thought it's gonna have a sad ending here.
And
Oh, so it's
yeah,
just
we're
Yandere
about it, we'll
Simulator.
do it.
Yeah, basically.
And he said
The
that
game looks
some
awful, but
person
for some reason
point
it
of contact
runs like
changed.
it looks beautiful.
But he was like, yeah, we would like to do it.
70,000 lines of
Discuss
code
it.
every
Discuss it.
fucking,
So,
you know,
They're all
millisecond.
sounding very
There was
kind of
tons of
receptive
patches
of
to
the
DOA
idea,
6 to
but
try and get it to
it
run
sounds like it's
properly.
gonna.
Because it has this weird
But there's
thing
a lot of
where
things
when you're
that you
playing
have to
online,
overcome.
it automatically downgrades your visual settings to try and
Especially
keep a
like
consistent
a
frame rate,
free-to-play
even if you
game
can run
where
the
you
game.
have a
Wow.
huge,
Because if the other person
audience
drops into
there.
frames, it downgrades the game for both of them.
a lot of times we see them open up the gates to that crossplay.
Yeah.
But for package,
So there were
This game was literally made in a year, wasn't it?
There were tons of patches to try and get it to not be so aggressive, and there are still people coming into the server like,
learn
"Oh,
here
there
is
ain't
that,
must have
you
fixed
know,
this shit."
crossplay has like the barriers and everything.
Jesus
but
Christ,
if
I'm
you
glad I
like a
never
free-to-play
fucking played that game
right now,
online.
you're gonna have a much higher
The best part is
user
it can't
base
do that on
than
PlayStation.
games like this that you have to pay.
Because-
Oh, that's why it plays
So
like
I think
shit on
it costs
PlayStation
money,
then.
right? It might be
Yeah, even
expensive
with
for the
the
first
eat
party
frames.
people to have that crossplay server right here, or allow it from the other
Holy shit.
the other games.
Crossplay between the two platforms would definitely be some shit.
So yeah, it's not.
Even if my
like I
game
mentioned
looks
earlier,
like
it's not
crap,
a
it
technical
has
issue
way
so
less
much,
delay than
it's
PlayStation.
more like
Yeah.
the first
I'd be
party,
in the future.
the
I
Unless
think
they
this one's more
introduce
important. What
something
he's talking about now
Mhm.
is,
Then nobody.
you know, each platform has their own ID, the PSN ID.
Fucking
the
Harada with this
Xlive ID.
Mhm.
weird ass fucking
And
microphone.
There's
He
a lot of
said-
things you have to do.
Mhm.
It was his
I
personal
can't
microphone
believe he's
that
going
he
into this
bought.
much detail,
Yeah.
but he's talking about you have a central server.
You know he
where
bought
you've
it on
gotta
purpose
take,
just
like,
because of how
if
it
I'm on
looks.
PSN and you're on
Mhm.
Xlive.
Shaped like his head.
We have to go to some server
Yeah.
outside, and they give us an ID that,
You should've
that
put
isn't
sunglasses.
matched.
Mhm.
Well, it's not tied to either of those platforms, and you kind of
That would've
tie the
been
Xlive
good
ID
shit.
to that ID and
Mhm.
my PSN to that ID. And so, like the
Okay,
server
so they have the
infrastructure
fucking
and the
topic
security
down there. I
protocols
wasn't
and
even paying
stuff like
attention
that.
to the bottom. The
Yeah,
future
he
of crossplay
definitely
features.
He keeps kind of saying like, we can do it. Like I think the underlying message like, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. It's the first party, you know, it's the consoles, the platform companies here. They have the difficulties that kind of prevent this.
Ishwatari hasn't moved.
He's fucking channeling his inner Zen.
It's becoming a samurai right
So
before
he's
our
talking about
eyes.
maybe the next gen.
He's fucking.
At least
Look at his
from
chromosomes
the player's
multiplying.
perspective, that
Yeah.
everyone's gonna think, well,
Come
obviously
on.
you can
Like-
do it, right?
Nobody's
Yeah, like other games do it. Why can't we do it?
So he realized the expectation is gonna be quite high.
Yeah, this is live.
We're not live. This is pre-recorded. This is live.
Yeah, their stream is live. This is pre-recorded.
I'm using my new type of build to predict
Yeah,
what's
it's
gonna
gonna
yeah,
happen.
we're
This is not
predicting what's
just,
gonna
you know,
happen.
Harada talking about Tekken. This is not just a Tekken issue, right? A lot of games are like this. A lot of fighting games. A lot of the other companies.
They're
have
only
the same
asking
problems.
because fucking I do reruns a lot, and they don't know.
Rerunning something that happened in the future.
Yeah,
Mm.
So he's saying he's gonna try to approach the first parties
Yeah.
a bit more on this topic.
Yeah, so
So,
earlier on when he gave that long speech where he basically was saying he already tried like the presentation, he went to everybody, everyone sounded like, yeah, let's do it, but
These are
nothing
Street
actually
Fighter
happened, and then
There's
it's
a lot of
difficult.
details to actually
Things
figure
in the
out.
background.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He says he's
But they're
gonna
animals.
keep going.
I wasn't even
crossplay
paying
is
attention to
still,
fucking
an
Nakayama.
important idea here for
Alex is
Harada.
like a
This-
cat.
he's gonna keep going.
with a
this
headband.
fucking
Let's
emo-looking
count
developer
down.
dude.
Talking about his thoughts on it. He's
He says
thinking
he also
Those are
thinks
kinda
it's
cute.
very
I'd play
it's
important.
pretty important. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Akuma one. Looks like a Pokemon.
Mhm.
But the
And
Akuma one
Shwetara's
up here.
also saying obviously from the publisher's standpoint,
That's
it's not
actually
the
a
best
big
to have our audiences split
Yeah, they
between
definitely
platform
want crossplay because that keeps all the users together. But what he mentioned is that there's
some other devices.
technical, right? You know, like a Switch versus a PlayStation 4, they have
Right.
different technical aspects. So how are you going to have a game? What are you going to do to make the game playable across each platform there?
Look at Okubo just fucking contemplating.
And it's about even the peripherals, like maybe
So
on
far,
certain
all
platforms
that
you
I
don't
know
have as
about
many
crossplay
arcade
between
sticks,
the
etc. So
Switch,
there's a lot of things
PS4,
to actually work
PC, and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Is
That's
that
a
the
good
game
point.
looks
Like
like
if you're going to
potato
do a crossplay game, do you design the game for one system and then just try and add it on, or from the
Like,
start do you design a game
For
that's
which
gonna
game?
be,
Power Rangers
you know,
does that.
equal
Yeah.
easy
It
to
has
play,
crossplay
across all
between,
platforms?
I think, all three platforms.
And
Yeah.
Apache's talking about
The game looks
because
like
of
Clay
the
Fighter
way you
63 and a
input on
third.
each device, they would have to take that into account. The way that the game might
plays
feel
well.
different among platforms. And
You sure about
know,
that?
If that's something
Mhm.
that
It's got the
it's
voice
probably
of
not desirable in a
yeah.
fighting game, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Apache, like they're all saying like
You're
Daisuke and
right.
Apache both said, yeah, this is something we definitely want to do. Everybody, of course, we want crossplay, but it's not that simple, right? It's not.
So you can tell
not
here
that
that
simple.
you know there's a lot of thought being
Yeah.
put into
You know who's lying right now?
just like yeah,
Yeah.
whatever we don't.
Shimbori.
He's not even doing
There's
anything.
still a lot of little hurdles.
They're like,
there
oh yeah, we all want
crossplay.
crossplay. Shimbori doesn't. Shimbori doesn't fucking make fighting games anymore.
I mean,
So just saying like FPS.
What the fuck are they gonna work on? They said they stopped supporting
input
DOA 6.
configurations? I guess
Yeah,
you say
yeah.
right.
it's kind of like they all have.
And maybe that's kind of one way to work around for some of these problems to provide more of those for
Because
fighting
you don't
games.
want a horde of angry gaijin flooding into fucking
But then
Japan.
figuring out those findings.
Fucking
out
Nishitani and
as
Ishiwatari
well.
have been doing like the same fucking
But
thing.
yeah, right when it looks like he's gonna get cut off with time. But Apache again, he said this is definitely something
They're
we
just
want to do.
meditating, waiting for their
Again,
time.
There's still a lot of hurdles,
Right.
so don't expect it anytime soon, guys. But the
About
devs
the
are thinking
arcade
about cross-play
controllers.
stuff.
They don't give a fuck about these questions. So do a lot of people.
Well to the next one.
Yeah, because
You mean about the arcade controllers?
right?
About arcade.
We're gonna nerf arcade controllers because they give too much of an advantage to players who have been playing the game for a long time.
I mean, I think they mean like
Can't you
arcade
nerf
sticks,
pads
right?
then because
Yeah.
everyone plays on
Fight
pads?
sticks.
Shut up.
So this is Oda-san.
We think that arcade sticks give too much of an advantage, so that's why we implemented simple systems into our games.
So Tekken 8 won't even be playable with controllers at all. You'll have to use eye
This
trackers.
is one of the kind of
It'll
legacy
respond to your
things
retina
of fighting
movements and your
games,
blink
is
patterns.
this culture of fight sticks, right?
Yeah. So he's saying too that he, because some of the old SNK games came very, very difficult, very high execution. Back in the day, it used to be like you have to.
Yeah,
use
because that was the
arcade
good shit back
stick.
then.
But he's
King of
talking about
Fighters
that's kind of
14
like a
is still
legacy
kinda
thought,
difficult.
the culture of arcade sticks.
Yeah,
So,
but I mean, King of
what
Fighters
he's trying to
13
convey,
or
though,
King
is
of Fighters
he
14
sees
has
this as
easier
something that he would
execution than
like to
13.
kind of, convey to later
13
generations,
is a
right, to kinda
fucking
preserve
nightmare
that
sometimes.
arcade culture, right?
it's definitely phasing out a bit.
And then same with like 12 and
I
some of
can't
the older.
imagine playing.
Actually, you know
13 on
what?
pad.
It's really like just 13 and some of the other KOS because I remember
Let's
playing
talk about
02 Unlimited Match.
It's not
And
that bad.
yeah, it's not bad. I can do combos and I can play
13 is
fine.
really unforgiving.
13, yeah, 13. And then like Tekken 5 has unforgiving fucking input
Not even
execution.
that 13 is like full of
But then
micro
even
dashes and like
he's
weird
seen
Tiger
mentioning a
stuff.
decline in
It's that if you drop your
manufacturing
combo, you have to
techniques.
wait a
going
long
down
time
as
to try it
well,
again.
and he said we're
Because
entering
your
that
HD
area,
bar
so
goes
he's
down
saying
and
we're
you have to go
entering
all the way
the
back
era
up.
where-
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, we've
That's
already been in
too.
that era, I think, but
But yeah, and then like
once this study stuff, but he's like we're entering the era with maybe arcade controllers are slowly getting phased out.
you know for a
He's
fact
saying
Harada
something.
probably has
Right, he's
dirt
gonna
on
go ahead.
every other
He's like,
company,
"Yeah, I got
right?
this."
And that's how he gets this fucking
He's got it
that's how he
printed
gets
out
all these
for
people into his game.
Why did Harada have that?
I bet you he has one for everyone.
And he's trying to
Watch
say
him
that
fucking
he
pull up
has to have
Daisuke and his
arcade
old
controllers.
picture where he's got his long hair and he's doing this.
Dude, what if he has
He kinda
someone
grew up in
printing
the-
out
the arcade
screenshots
scene,
of
yeah.
everyone's streams in
But he's
real
saying
time?
that the newer generation,
So
that-
so he can just pull up the fucking thing.
He's got a fucking printer right there. Oh,
fighting
shit.
games have pretty
What if
complex commands,
Harada
but
and Okubo are in
these
the
newer
same
generations are able to
He
do
like
it
leaves
quite
his
well
chair to go
on a
into
gamepad.
Okubo's room.
Right, he said because he's OG. That's a very.
They
common
both
like,
disappear and
mindset
they
back
appear
in
in
the
each
day. We
other's
can only
rooms.
do these complex inputs on the arcade pad, but
Kubo's
he's
supposed to be
surprised,
fine.
right? He's like the new
Yeah.
guys, they're doing it just fine on pad.
His house is like
Saying,
right
like,
next
all the
door.
guys here, close to 40 or over, so they all probably.
Yeah,
use
Harada
arcade
is a troll,
controllers,
but he's pretty funny.
Most of the player base is shifting
But,
to those gamepads now. And they
But
seem
yeah,
to
I
be
can't
doing
wait
quite
for him to
well,
pull
so
up Ishiwatari and
maybe
it's that old
it's
fucking
not gonna
Arxis
be a
picture
problem.
where he had his long hair still, and he's doing the fucking
It feels
esports
like
pose.
maybe half is on gamepads
Yeah.
at the moment.
He said when you got to tournament, you see.
And then when he goes to
using
pull up
arcade
something from
sticks, you had
Capcom,
no
he just pulls
idea,
up Third
but
Strike.
He said he feels like half people are on pads, and then Harada said more than half.
Or he pulls up Street Fighter 4.
I haven't even noticed that with
Yeah.
Tekken. You know,
'Cause at this
people,
point, everybody wants
when
Street
we were
Fighter
having
4
arcade
instead of
only
5.
Tournaments. Some people couldn't.
No, it's
actually
made by
join,
dimps.
especially a lot of the foreign
Oh, yeah,
players
yeah.
because they could only play on pad, right?
That happened a lot.
It's
for
funny how once it
the
came back
Japanese
to
Invitational
Capcom to
tournaments,
make,
right? You
they
qualify in
fucked
the
it up.
States, but the guy qualified can only play on pad, and then it's like, well, now what do we do?
I think
And then the
they even
funniest thing
provided,
is that
USB
isn't
ports
Dimps
on a
making
special,
Fighting EX Layer?
Version of the
Mhm.
arcade cabinet for
As
one or
far as
two.
I know, Dimp doesn't exist anymore.
I thought Dimps did something recently.
No, he's just asking about Arc. He feels that their player base is probably a higher percentage of arcade controllers, maybe.
So I wonder when they're going to bring up Dissidia, because Koei Tecmo created it.
You know, maybe they shouldn't do that.
Yeah,
He's, he's part of that generation of
he
arcade.
said, I'm not,
So
I'm not a-
Dissidia, that was a thing.
Nishitani, but
And then
he's from
Shinbori's just like,
artistic
"Stop."
generation.
He's like, yeah, just play them.
And he's like, especially repeat.
Dude, you know they're gonna be like, oh yeah,
Yeah, because they're
Embon.
talking about,
I mean, when they
arcades with the double
stopped
tap
support
that's very
for
famous
Dissidia,
that
the
you
game
couldn't
would
do in
be
old
free.
games.
Oh,
Where
it did,
it
huh?
was kinda
At least the
necessary in
director
old
of that
games, but
game
New games you don't really
is
need it
better
that
than the
much.
director of KOP6.
that's true.
Because that game is still full price.
Oh yeah, buy a game that isn't supported anymore.
Now you're saying that
plus
the newer
the
generations, or especially in the
5
teens,
season
and
passes the game
maybe
had in a
should
year.
come up with
Yeah.
specs that kind of make more use of the Game Pass.
Tekken's been out for 5 years. That's 3 season passes.
That's the other thing, is that why is DOA now suddenly this whole, like, hey, we have $99 season passes for a bunch of fucking costumes game?
Yeah.
It makes you feel more
Because
immersed
people like
in the
you,
game
you
get,
buy
physically.
you get
$200
more
for a token.
energetic, right? You feel like I'm really
VGO
going in
2.
here.
Right.
Battle Gundam Operation?
That's a good point.
I did that for the meme, shut up.
Impachi says he often
Yeah,
flicks with dice.
It's one thing to say that you did it for the meme, but to actually do it for the meme.
He
Still didn't get Zeta
actual
Gundam, though.
complex
Yeah, he
inputs.
likes the difficult inputs.
So that's a merit of the arcade controllers. But he wants to have a battle system that doesn't,
Murray and June are not social
you know,
distance.
skew towards either.
I know.
either
They're not even wearing
arcade
masks.
stick.
You don't need a stick. They want to make a game that you don't even think about it.
Fucking Coof Simulator over here.
We're shifting.
Harada,
towards,
I want somebody to
esports
screenshot
era.
Harada right there, and like Ishiwatari
So,
and
add
Nishitani
controllers
and all the
to,
people who are
like,
just
you're
sitting
cool
still,
if you're
and then
an
put them
athlete,
together
but
and be
you
like,
have
the
to
Japanese
rank
Fighting
with
Game Council has judged you guilty.
Someone is gonna
I think
cut
that's
these
kind
guys
of
out.
Oh, they're gonna do the deep
responsibility
fakes.
to
They're gonna
Mike
sing the
Wimber
fucking
that-
Yakuza song. Do it. Somebody needs to do that.
No. With everybody here,
It's something
even
like
Gina
maybe
and
you
Murray
should
down in
have
the
different
corner.
formats.
I
Yeah.
disagree with that.
One allows like anything.
Oh.
About this, right?
Why do you have that?
He was talking about, maybe it'd be cool to have different rules. Like you can even have like
One is
modded
more
Blaze Blue
arcade
character
sticks,
confirmed.
yeah, like you have
You
arcade,
have
modded arcade stick where you press this one
You have-
button.
Maury
but it'll do,
looks
like a
like
very
an
complex
old,
command,
like,
have a
Japanese
tournament
police
just
person.
that allows
I
that,
know.
a different tournament that doesn't.
It has Mori.
No,
$4.24 on sale.
They're like,
Blaze Blue Central. That's a Blaze Blue Central Fiction fucking
He put it on
promo.
pad, he
They
does
just
it, right?
pushed
And
it
they
up
mentioned,
4
it's
days.
arcade stick.
It's been fixed now.
God damn it.
He said he's dropped his
I thought he was gonna pull up
PC,
Ishiwatari, and he
dropped
just pulls up
arcade sticks off
Mori.
his lap
Knees,
several
right,
times,
playing on-
yeah.
playing
Trying to
on his
remind
laptop.
you
Maybe he's not
Ishwatari
a
to
pro.
open the closet and let him.
How come Mori-san's not here?
Guys,
I thought
he's
he was able
sweating.
to
He's like,
participate in some way, though. Mori-san's
Forgot
a
about
super
Team
cool
Blue
dude.
guys.
opens the closet. They're like all skinny, decrepit, and like they've got claw hands and shit. And he goes, "Yep,
Hands.
yeah."
Harada's a troll,
They
man.
all look like
Zoom
fucking
in.
that one SCP, the shy guy.
He just
Really
he's
close.
trying to have a serious discussion, and Harada's like trolling him heavy.
What if this was his master plan all along? Is to get all these dudes here so that he can fuck
Reminds
with
me of
them.
that Japanese TV program where you can't laugh, and if you do,
Yeah, and then when it gets to
behind,
Harada's turn to announce shit for his game, everyone else is like, we'll think about it. And Harada's like, he announces like an entire new
said he
season with
didn't
all
have
the guest
everyone.
characters. Everyone's on and back netcode.
But in case
He does have a printer.
Got this as a backup.
Yesterday during rehearsal,
They
there was a joke
photoshopped
where they're using
masks.
Wi-Fi. Like some of the guys were using Wi-Fi, so Harada yelled at everybody. He's
He's
like,
like,
supposed to be funny.
Okay,
You should be ashamed of
here's what
yourself.
happens.
You should be using Wi-Fi.
He
What's wrong with you
everybody
guys?
talks and they do their shit, and then Harada's the last one to go, and he goes, "Oh yeah,
Their Wi-Fi goes down again. We have
Tekken
to-
cross King of Fighters."
So now we're
And
going to the
fucking,
next one.
it's just KOF cross Tekken instead of KOF instead of Tekken cross Street Fighter. When there's Capcom people here,
Okay, but that already
Future,
happened. But The
user
Rock is
expressive
also
fighting
in it.
games.
I know.
When
Everybody
is it?
says, what was it, Marvel?
Let's see.
It's
That
pretty
fucking
open-ended,
Avengers
right?
Infinity War was the most ambitious crossover. And it turns out it was just some fucking gotcha game that fucking SNK
Oh, there it
developed.
is, yeah, sorry. I was looking. I was like, who's
There
talking?
was a MOBA from Korea with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure characters in it.
I think I remember that.
Just talking about other game genres, maybe the
That was
rules
a weird
don't
one.
change.
Oh yeah,
that much,
PSO2
but
got put on Steam and they have Half-Life
fighting games
costumes.
change their game systems
Weird.
quite often.
Yeah.
Users expect
I mean,
this. They're
Yeah,
for
somebody is
every
printing those
year,
real time. I bet you it's
5
Harada.
at most.
Somebody
He's
needs
using
to
his
enhance on his
printer.
glasses.
So what are some new
Somebody needs to
ideas,
hit
maybe, like,
fucking
how does
enhance
AI
and
make
see
it
what
better?
he's actually looking at.
He's
Maybe
hacking.
there's some
into
kind of
the-
interesting possibilities there.
He said also, like up until now, we just.
What would be the
kept
user
getting the
experience?
See, he's
in
scratching
future
his
fighting
eye
games?
because I said
Fighting
something
games.
about him.
So
I think the optimal user
these things,
experience
rather than
Yeah.
you know,
play the
rather than-
tutorial You get the shit beat out of you by a bot
for the future by himself. It's like this is the value
during the tutorial while the game was trying to teach you.
Have everybody,
right.
And then every time you
but it's
lose
like
a round,
poker, right?
it locks
You
your
really want to give away.
you just get shit.
Tell me your idea.
Like it just yells at you and calls you dark.
Onasan is here as well.
Zono.
Where's the Blanca, though?
Maximum-
Oh, he
Yeah,
is
got
the
him. Yeah,
Blanca.
Yeah, why the fuck isn't Ono here?
And this is Mochi-san gonna give us his opinion.
I don't think you should say that about Ono. I don't think the guy's with us anymore.
He believes matching, of course, right? A better experience there. But he's not from a development background.
It's too easy. You know someone's gonna deepfake this with the fucking Yakuza song.
They are. It's gonna be so good.
Important
Matching is
element
what
that
the
you have
online.
to...
He's talking about
It's gonna be
matchmaking.
fucking amazing.
They'll put the lyrics down there and
And
then
if that experience isn't tight, then you'll lose your player base.
I mean, they already did it with fucking Maximilian in them.
no, but
So
You know what's funny? Simmons commented on that, and he's like, Simmons is like, it's funny. Out of all of us, I'm the only one who knows what it is as well as the lyrics.
Rank is one way that we divide the players.
Because you know that
on the
Kenny,
skill,
Steve,
whether
and
that's a
Max
certain
don't know what a
rank or whether
Yakuza
it's a
is.
point attribute.
Well, not that they don't know what a Yakuza is, but they don't know where
They
that's
don't
just
know
which
which
one
from.
is
from.
best. That's kind of something I would
Kazuya.
discussion.
They don't know where the fuck that's from. Only Simmons plays these
So,
fucking
yeah,
weepy
you wanna
games.
You want to cut people up by ranks or by experience, like point
Oh,
system.
shit.
So the point system,
You
you
can
can
be
just
cutting
kinda
people
grind,
up? What's
right? You
up?
don't have to be that good. You can just kind of grind and go up.
I mean, there's no
The
real
key
indication of
AI though is what they're talking
system
about.
actually
CPU because
means how good you are at the game. It's
Really,
really
well, I
just
think
a
the concept is
function of
something
time
we come up
invested.
with. This
Yeah,
one
there's really no
concept.
way,
Perfect
unless.
character
Well,
is gonna be
the only
most
way.
fun experience, probably.
The only way was like
If
is
you
literally
don't know
true
what
skill
it is.
systems.
Because it would be
Like
perfect
Halo
if
2
you're
was
level
probably
up
one of the
and
only
you
examples
feel
of
like
that working.
You're growing, having a
Because in
good
Halo
time.
2,
you have to keep your win percentage above a certain.
So I think Karada's kind of touched on that.
something?
yeah.
But
Because in Halo 2, if you were
I think
40 or
he's talking
above
on
in the OG
point and the rank.
Xbox, then you were a good
No, he
player.
is talking about, yeah.
Because it's
He said he's
hard
talked
to
IGN
get up
people
there.
before about this,
I was good at the game, and I didn't even get to
player
50.
experience.
yeah, but these
As a
kids
result-
don't like things that are hard.
You know,
If we
when
put a true skill system in this game, there'd be people with like 1,000 wins that are still like first dan.
So taking all the different data, feeding the AI
Right.
program, and
but yeah, I mean, like Halo 2's true skill system
No, that
actually
game,
paired
as
you
I
up
said, you
with
know, if you
people who
have
were good,
enough data points,
like depending on what rank you were.
that opens up the possibilities.
Halo also
more
had
for
like
something.
millions of players.
But
That's
the
true.
Real time, the need for real time.
A lot of people
digesting
data
and everything.
And then Halo 3 was
to-
kind of the same, but
is-
like
is
not
kinda,
really.
you know,
It was weird.
online is one of the big hurdles in doing that, because you have to get the data from both sides. The CPU or whatever you're using. Has
Which
to
one of
compute all
you
that
does the
and
combos
then
for
output
Tekken?
it.
I'm the one who
in
does
real
pretty
time.
much all the videos. He shows up every now and again.
I did a couple.
You did a couple back in the day, like 2012, 2013.
And that's something that's kind of
Yeah.
hard to see.
But then the Rona
how
happened and I stopped having
to
those.
actually implement it.
Yeah.
at this
You
point
did
at
some of the Injustice
The
stuff.
person he talked to said
Like
there's not a lot
Nightwing
of
video.
companies
It was
out
pretty
there
much
working
just
on this right
Nightwing,
now, so
Harley,
right
and
now it's
Catwoman.
difficult, but he's
Yeah.
in the future this could be something that comes out.
And then even then, Nightwing was like 3/4 you, some of it me.
Yeah, I discovered the stupid
Oh,
infinite.
and they say
not
no,
the
maybe
infinite, the instant air fucking
Moche
choose the
was
tap.
talking
Yeah.
more about how to more effectively match
So
people
stupid,
using
yeah.
AI.
Because his jump is really short
That's kind of
with
an interesting
staff mode
idea,
for
yeah.
some reason.
It
And I
is.
think it's just for that move.
Probably.
Hmm.
Dude, we found a lot of shit that other Injustice users, players were using.
Yeah,
And
I want my
it's,
fucking
you know,
royalty check.
kind of what I touched on that.
Yeah.
you had an AI opponent that
And then they
knows
shit the bed with
AI,
every other game
if you're
afterwards,
someone who
besides
started
MKX.
out
If you're
and they
a
just
brand new
barely
player.
let
It was like
you in,
Injustice
they
1
kinda feel
MKX
bad
were the
about
only
your
two good
experience.
games they
I mean,
produced in the
other
modern
games
day.
too, you know, you fight bots
I mean,
and stuff.
MK9 was
That's
probably
not
good, but I
You
never
fight a
played
bot
it.
If someone
when you're
drops
low
out
level,
like
yeah, a
partway
bot will
or
come
It's
in
probably
and
fun,
or
but
you
like-
get
K9 was
players
good, but it
free,
was
you know,
focused
FPS games
entirely
have
on
it,
the
mobiles have
idea
it.
that everyone is broken, so everything is
Fighting
fine.
games don't
Oh yeah, I was
yeah.
watching fucking
But yeah, developing
Ketchup
that
and
would be
Mustard
hard.
Yeah.
when they were talking about broken shit in
Still, you
in
know,
MK9
game CPU is
and how
just
fucking
still
people
there,
had
it
these
feels
block
too-
strings that were frame traps
It's
that did
not
like
like
a
fighting
shit
a
ton of
person.
chip
Perfect
damage,
for a person,
Yeah,
like Johnny Cage and shit.
10% damage on a true block string.
Yeah,
So if you get touched,
that had a real
You're
mix-up.
saying
Yeah.
that it has to feel really
That was
human.
fucked
Yeah,
up.
that's
That's
what
what
I
routines
just
do.
mentioned,
Yeah.
right? When you
Yeah.
fight a computer
Because
now, it feels
normals
like
do
you're just
chip
doing
because
random things, right?
there are a
It's
bunch
doing
of
random
geniuses
moves
over
and
in
stuff.
Yeah. And then MKX was a fun game, and then it stopped being a fun game.
Game in China, and
Injustice was a fun game until it stopped being a fun
Oh,
game.
but
We just
player
kinda
base
stopped
soon
playing
realized
because
it was
of the
AI.
AI.
and
Yeah,
not
everybody
AI
else stopped
opponent.
playing it, and then
I mean, that was a
fucking I
long
tried
time ago,
Injustice
right?
2,
Yeah,
and at the beginning I was like
but
maybe, and then no.
the feedback
No,
from the
straight
players wasn't
trash.
that great on that.
it was was not that great.
And then same thing with MK11. I played MK11 for a little bit. I don't like the defense meter options and all that shit. That was garbage.
Coming out and saying that they're gonna lie to the player base? Is this what they're coming out and saying?
That made me just give up. I stopped playing after like a month.
I mean,
I guess it depends on how you
Fatal
enjoy the
Blow or
game,
whatever.
right? If it has
Yeah.
to be a human
Recharging?
opponent, or
Yeah.
if you
But
want a
also
really
being plus
exciting
on block?
match, I guess it depends on your
Like it just
player
keeps coming back
expectations.
until you land it.
Something like that.
Not what they're saying.
That sounds like a
With the
DOA
option
6
overall,
idea.
though, is a
And then the
really
other
cool
thing
point.
was that there was no way to punish people
Not
that would just
about
fucking
AI stuff, but it's about
break out of
having
combos.
an opponent
Yeah.
to fight, right?
They
That's the
started to
issue,
do
is
that because
right,
now they
you're a
have
new
like
player, you might go
there's
on,
stuff to
there's
counter
another
and
few
make it
fights.
like, hey, you gotta
Everyone's
be
either
careful now when
really
you
dull
break
or
out of
they're too
combos.
high
But like,
level for you.
there was no
So
way
that's
to
what this is
defend
coming
against
out.
that.
It was too free.
Yeah, it was free as shit.
Like you couldn't even bait it.
Yeah.
Like, they would just do it. They're out.
Yeah, they're out.
Quite different depending on what platform you're on.
It's not like burst
And they just
baiting.
touched
Like
on AI now.
they wanted to add bursts, but they had no idea how to fucking do bursts.
They're saying that
They
debugging.
could have just. I mean, they already have combo breakers.
Yeah.
Wait, does MK11?
He's like, if they can
I don't think
keep
MK11
making,
does.
kind
I
of
think that's their
advancements
version
and
of combo
progressions around,
breakers
like,
to
the
just
main fighting game debugging
armor out.
area, then he's like, maybe
Kinda
you know,
Injustice
having
2
a
has
good
it where they can
AI
just
computer in the future
get out of
could
a combo.
definitely be something.
Yeah. I don't like those kinds of mechanics. I like it in Killer Instinct because there's a counter and then you can
It's
counter
not
that
hard
counter if you read it.
get
Like
the-
it's a back and
saying,
forth
but
system with
I
KI.
think he's saying.
It's well
maybe-
thought out.
I don't know if it's debugging.
In
to,
Guilty
like,
Gear and Blaze Blue, you can
bugs,
bait a
right? But
burst
more,
if
I
you
think it's
feel that
just
if you know that it's
tuning,
coming.
Yeah,
perhaps?
like tuning the
There's ways to
AI,
combat
trying
those
to make it
things.
so it feels that
Injustice
the strongest character
in
and you beat him really
NRS
easily,
doesn't know what the
that
fuck they're
doesn't feel
doing when it
like
comes to
it's
that.
about
But
keeping that level that's
here's
close,
the
that,
hard
like,
part.
it's supposed to be
Yeah.
a competitive
Burst
match.
baits or
Harada's saying we have some people on our
They have
team that you might think they're AI the way they play.
They always, he's like, they always
Okay,
do
if I take the
combo,
burst
the
baits,
same punch,
I have
the
to
same
deal with
everything.
Yeah,
5-frame
dude.
delay, right?
no.
There's this dude
Sometimes you have to
STZ
deal with
I
30
play
frame
often, and I feel that way
Roll back.
sometimes.
Tekken is like that, right? That
I'd
kind
rather
of
there be no
there's a
burst
lot
if it
of,
meant that
like,
I get
if you
rollback.
play perfectly, it's like every time you block this, you're gonna do that punish. or
And if it was good
calculate
rollback,
your
not Street Fighter 5 rollback.
The delay goes so high. it
Yeah,
just
you have
says
some
plus
players that try to
one.
optimize it heavily. But some
What
people
would
just
you like
throw
to
away,
see,
like, 14
new in
frame,
Tekken
whatever,
7?
Just be like, I'm gonna do only a 10, and you know.
Well,
12,
first,
15,
I'd like to see
whatever.
them basically fix everything that they've done that ruins the game.
Yes,
I'd like to see some new
yeah.
fucking ROM nerfs.
Yeah. Basically, I like to see them revert the throw teching back to one break
He's
and
like,
two break.
they-
I think that works fine the way it does now.
It's one of the
Okay.
easier systems, but the
What he's
biggest one I
saying
want to see them to do is fix
Kind
movement.
of something I felt in real martial
Yeah,
arts. He's saying,
yeah,
like,
that's
Bring
definitely-
fix the fucking
higher
movement.
level
It still
get,
sucks.
I'm
don't
not sure
do
if it's
it
movements or
yourself,
hitboxes
right?
or whatever.
You wait
but
for your
yeah.
opponent and then you
Um,
sidestepping doesn't
which is
work
kind
the
of
way
like
it used
real
to.
martial arts. You
I
lift
think
yourself
they
up
need
and
to
you
make
attack, so
'cause
Power
the computer's just
Crush
gonna
is
be
less
able-
safe.
If you attack, the computer's gonna be able to punish you every time.
They need to
so
be
it's
they need to be
at
like
high level, you end up just standing there
you need to
and
be able to
waiting
like
for them
hit
jump
them
right
out of
by or
it, you
something
know?
like
if you
that.
play fighting games,
Because
everyone's experienced this at one point where you have that
most power
opponent
crushes,
who's
but,
just
like-
remember to
mad at you,
punish
right?
them.
They try
Yeah.
to-
That's the
Because you have to
human
remember that
aspect,
most of
right?
them are
It's
like
you have
master
to put in
games.
that
By the time it
surprise
happens,
or
like-
Well, there's
something
some of
that
them that are
you
just
jump
free,
or something, but if
and
you
it's
fight against
dumb.
an AI that doesn't get surprised, it's-
They need to really
it's not
fix
gonna work
Falcon
like
ROM.
that.
Forward dashes over loads.
Yeah. The one thing that I want to see is because the one thing that I've noticed with Tekken 7, and one of the reasons I don't fucking like Tekken 7, is that
So it's
there's a
about
meta shift
being,
where
if they
before it used to
design
be,
an
you
AI
know,
that every time they
balance
close
between
over, grab
offensive
you
and
they're gonna block
defensive.
every attack, like, they can just
Now
beat
it
anybody,
feels
right?
like
Right,
you
right.
just have to be
Like,
all
you know, like
offense.
the open, the old broken,
Like you can just
Yeah.
get
boss
away
characters
with
that are, like,
being
perfect.
offensive like all the
was
time.
kind of picking on Odasan about the.
You have to
things
be
he
aggressive
lost
all the
AI,
time.
right?
And then not very many
It's not like
players, not very many
Genocide Cutter,
characters
right?
can just be
Which
defensive.
is Rugal, I
Yeah,
believe,
yeah,
right?
genocide cutter right there.
Like there's like they give you
Disengage
they
over
give you
that, right?
tools
Like
to be
famous
more
bosses that are,
offensive,
like, perfect, right? They
Brutal,
read
right?
everyone
and
inputs,
it really
right?
fucks you up if you
They-
try to
they
play
just murder
defensive a
you.
lot.
So,
Like I think
something,
Elise
yeah,
is
you know,
probably
we
one of the
program
only
that we
characters
can
that can play
do, but that's
defensively.
not what they want. They want to make something that
Everybody else is just
feels
fucking
human.
aggro
Yeah.
offensive like Akuma, Bakum Ram, Leroy, like all the problem characters.
I love what Okubo's saying here. So he says even
Yeah.
without AI though, there's still a lot of improvements
Like
they can make.
have you like all the
to
top tiers in
online
every season have
matchmaking
had
systems, right?
oppressive tools.
Yeah, they have things that are really good, like on block.
Yeah.
Moves that you can
So
just.
Okubo's-
go out.
Like in season 1, we had fucking Dragunov and Jack, and Dragunov was spamming running 2 and down 2 and fucking. He could just keep you locked down. Kazumi in season 3, down forward forward 1, down forward 1, down forward 1. Oh, you wanted to do something down forward 1 too? You stupid fuck. you know, Akuma.
And Harada's like, yeah, we should just like team up and
Down
have a
3,
share on
fucking
this,
fireball,
Right?
fucking demon flip, fucking. Oh, you wanted to hit me? You wanted to catch me doing something on Wake Up? EXDP. Fuck you.
I've known like
Xiao Yu.
I've done work with
Xiao Yu is
I remember
oppressive.
talking
She's
to
the
those
only
guys,
character who gets like
really-
legitimate Oki
Harada
still.
goes out. They said Morning Sun as well. They're very, very kind of
And that
proactive
fucks you up in a
themselves,
game
like,
where
oh,
nobody gets
he's
Oki
sharing.
besides her.
Like,
He's not
only
a very
because
like,
people are
secretive or
so
protective
pissed
guy.
that they took her
It's all
old
about
stuff away, they're
raising
trying to
everybody
find
up.
use it.
He's one of the only ones that can do it.
Sure, there are
for
other
reasons,
characters out there
and
that
he's
can do that
exception,
crap.
not
Yeah.
in the rule.
So anyway, next
you saw
question here. So
Heihachi's
this is a very hot
weird
topic, at
cross-up
least in
holding
the
wings
West
thing.
right now.
Yeah.
But fighting
But
game
like
getting
then it's
simplified
and then
how
and then
to
you
stop
get
that or
problems with
make it
characters like
so
Fakum
that's
Ram where it's
acceptable.
like, oh, it's just linear. You can
So
step
what
his
he's
charge
done-
moves, except no, you fucking can't. I'll step behind his back and his charge fucking forward kick will still hit him.
We all have
Will still
to,
hit you from his back.
Gain the new player base with each new installment.
Or
That's
they'll
one of
just
the things
completely
we've come to
track you
expect
because
about
Tekken is
producers,
weird
right?
like that.
Yeah. So it's
The fucking
like, you can
hitboxes,
game
like in the
if you
corners,
whatever, dead or alive,
like or in the walls, they
4,
still fuck
and
up
then you're gonna
everything.
put out
Fang's
5. It's
shoulder,
like, you need
Dragon
to get
Ops,
new
fucking
people with 5, but then the
you
people
know,
having
wall standing
4,
1+2.
you need to keep them happy as
Exactly.
well.
You know,
So
as a
that's
wall
why
ender,
there's
how they
always
just
this
like
kind
shit
of-
him out the
And he's
back.
saying, like,
Yeah.
how do you
Yeah,
guys
that's-
And then
tackle
some of
that?
the weird
Everyone's
interactions where it's like
quiet
Fang
outside.
shoulder and something at the
These are
wall,
the
and then they
hardest parts of our
fucking
job,
position switch.
Right? You can't just keep making the game for the same group.
Yeah,
of
but it was
players.
never-
You
happening
need
since
to-
Tekken
That's why the
5.
simplification
The thing is, though, it was
so
never
it's
this
safe.
bad.
Nobody
just
wants to give an answer.
When he just threw it to Ishii
The thing with rage arts at the wall,
Harado's like, you gave it to
where they
the
fit, where
most
they fuck up the
complex
camera
game
angle, and then
system,
like
right?
Mars is way over there. Yeah. Jin gets Oki and it's BS. I don't know what Jin's Oki is. I haven't played in a while, but like Xiao Yu has oppressive fucking Oki. She can do shit like from any position. She can just do whatever she wants.
But Strive is coming out, right? Strive is
Yeah,
a
like
huge
she
change.
has situations where she can punish you for getting up wrong.
Yeah.
Still in this
So,
game.
Ishiwatari's
Yeah.
just saying, Ishiwatari's
Tons
just
of
saying
issues. Like there was that other thing that
there's a difference
Sodom did,
between simple
where he got
things
somebody knocked
and
down at the
not
wall with
necessarily the same.
head
Yeah.
towards, you know, face up, head towards,
He's
and then
saying that
just
obviously
did
one
down
of the
forward
easy to
2-1, and then
understand
it
is
like
the
did this thing where it
right?
knocked him up and resplatted him, and then she got another
So
full
what
combo
that
back
means,
into another
though,
wall.
Cutting
Yeah.
out game
Yeah.
systems and things
But,
might
you know,
not
that's-
necessarily be
it's
one
so
and the same, right?
much-
They're gonna find out, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like
Right,
Zhao Yu's
so they're
oppressive.
still-
Jack in
still trying to
season
figure
1,
out. So that's
like
what the new game
that's
Strive
all
is
you
gonna be.
saw.
They're changing things, so he's gonna find out if maybe cutting
Yeah,
things
nobody
out,
plays
cutting
Zhao Yu.
execution out.
I'm a
will
Xiao
this
Yu
make it
player and I'm
easier to
closing
understand the game, or is it some other things that are important here?
And then there's some other things like characters, like just the damage that some characters can do with the counter hit. Like fucking, hey,
So you're just saying that
you got hit by Akuma's like back
you
one,
need a
you're dead.
system that allows for player growth according to how much you practice,
Mhm.
etc. But then it has to be kind of
Geese-
easy to
Geese was a
understand
problem.
for new players
I don't
to
know why
implement.
Geese is allowed to do what he does.
So it doesn't mean it's
Yeah.
easy.
Geese
right?
was
It
a
means
problem,
it's
and
easy
even
to
with the baby
understand.
nurse they
Yeah.
gave him, he's still
It's
kind
not
of a
just
problem.
gameplay, too, it's just
It's
like
not even like
the
Geese is a big
looking
damage
and
is
being
that
able to
hard to do.
understand, like,
Yeah.
just all the menus
And then they
and
gave him
everything.
new shit, like a screw. They gave him a new screw that's like his fucking, what was it, his
But then if you
Fatal
can
Fury
see,
2 fucking...
if new
I
players
think
move or
see
whatever.
what
The
game
reason
system
he's
got, it's
allowed to
easy
do that
understand.
is
But at the
because
same time,
they
if it's
think
something like
Yeah.
something
that
that's awesome
he's
that you
shit.
ordered yourself, then it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
The biggest issue
It means cut and
that I
systems.
hate about
You don't have to do that.
Maybe you
about
don't need to
Tekken
say
is
that's
that a
not
lot of the
specific
new
goal,
characters that
That's
are
just his
added
method to try to
don't
achieve
play
it, right?
Tekken, and that fucks up
Cool.
how Tekken plays. Akuma doesn't play Tekken. Eliza doesn't play Tekken.
They're talking about
Geese doesn't
even
play
as this
Tekken.
Koei Tecmo, they're asking about
Leroy
that.
kind of doesn't play Tekken.
Oh no. He goes completely around that shit.
Fakum Ram doesn't play Tekken.
Just trying to say that
Like, a lot of
she
these
seems like
brand new
she's ability
characters,
to be able to
Noctis doesn't
understand
fucking
what's
play
going on
Tekken.
at a glance, right?
They're just
So
weird.
trying to attain that, but at the
Yeah.
same time, have some kind of depth
he was
via the
asking
game
Pachi,
systems,
right?
right?
That's the
Go
problem
Pachi
is that
right
none of the
now, because
characters that are
Grand Blue has,
new
like, the cooldown
that aren't
system, and it's
returning,
very-
they
it's
don't play
simple,
Tekken.
It's easy to understand.
They
but-
play whatever other
Adds depth
fucking
to
game
it,
that they want to
apparently.
play.
Yeah, Harada.
You see
Like
people
before, it used to be like, oh yeah, you know, I put you on the ground, you know, now it's a
make
mix-up.
games cool.
And Akuma's like,
Grand Blue,
lol,
you
I
can
have
do
a bar.
both. You can do the command input, or you can do the
Let me
easy
just
input.
ignore that shit.
So you
Let's
if you could
see.
try to take both of
Mhm.
those and
Yeah, rather
maybe
than
somehow combine
There's
them into
like-
a cohesive system, right?
What else is there? What else do I have issues with Tekken? Most of the characters just don't feel fun. Like all the characters I used to play, I just don't like how they play now.
I'll let you handle this one because
Yeah,
you're
I mean,
more
that's-
Grand Blue, dude.
Because I played Fang and I
Again,
played
talking about
Leo
simplification
mostly
here.
in Tag 2.
So he
And then like the way that they play in this game are hella different.
rather than simplifying, we'll just keep both options.
Yeah, I don't really like the way Leo feels.
Try to find a balance.
Yeah, Leo. Like I like Leo, but Leo just doesn't play right.
It's weird though because I still play Leo, and in neutral she feels fine. But once you start doing combos, things get
about
weird.
the
right.
The little mistake here, yeah, 2D, 3D. But talking the problem
Some
in
reason.
fighting games about inputting your command.
And then like the other, the other problem too is that Tekken ended up becoming this game where it's like, oh, you're not playing the top tier,
kind of thing.
You're not gonna win.
So he was.
I'll just pick Fakum Ram.
You know, that's part
or you want to make top 8 at a major, you're gonna have to play top tier.
Of the 2D fighting game is being able to put out those key moves.
Very rarely is anybody gonna make top 8 with the character they like.
Of having a simple input in there, so he's saying,
you know, that's why fucking top 8 in that last tournament. What was it? The Pakistani tournament was, or no, it was a Japanese tournament, wasn't it? Where it was all Fakum Ram.
Has to be more intentional, right? Yeah.
The one that Nee won.
Yeah. Okay.
It was like all Fakum Ram top 8 or some shit.
Yeah,
and it's like if you're not playing Fakum Ram, what the fuck are you doing? Every season has been like that. Season 1, it's like you play Jack, Jack wins, or Dragon Up wins. Season 2, it was like, you dumb motherfucker, you better be playing Geese. Or fucking like, was it Kazumi? I think Season 2 Drag was also pretty oppressive. And then Season 3, it's like,
no, Season 2 Dragon Up.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was Kazumi, wasn't it? And Geese.
Doing all the inputs and everything.
And then Season 3 is like Leroy and Fakum Ram and Akuma.
Right, you can get in, and then the ceiling might be high, but the entrance is really wide open.
Nah, that's too hard to do.
And like the characters that I want to play suck. I've been playing Lars since Tekken 6.
You know, there's so many,
and Lars sucks.
Really strong players that
I do want to play Lars.
Jump in right away.
I have fun every time I play Lars.
You just like his knee pads.
I mean, there's a lot of things that you can't overcome.
Yeah.
Fair point, but also fuck you.
Can I play Chloe because of her knee pads?
Like, I like playing Lars. Whenever I play Lars for shits and giggles, I have fun with Tekken 7. But then I realized, fuck, I'm actually having to work really hard just to win matches against other characters because my character sucks. And doesn't have good tools.
How do you get new player groups with experienced groups to be
so
able
now
to
it's like,
stay on the same
if I
field?
want to win, I have to play a better character.
Which is difficult. Because, you know, part of
Before, in Tag 2, and before, it used to be like, hey, I could play a shit team and still do fine because I'm a good player.
Rewatching old Tekken 6 footage.
Yeah.
And when you watch that, you really notice how low combo damage.
Yeah, even though you could do big dick damage, it was like you had 2 characters and the big dick damage combos were kind of hard. You traded stuff off for them.
Even if you're a brand new player,
hooks do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Right? So you know
what to do. Combos only really do a lot of damage if you get raid.
Yeah. Or if you happen to be like, oh, I got my big dick launcher and then I got the big tag assault to the wall and then did wall combo. Oh, Tekken 6?
No, in Tag 2, everything just does hella damage.
Yeah, in Tag 2, everything does damage.
Like, you had to be good at that game.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like you can be good with anybody in Tag 2.
In Tekken 6, combo damage...
Yeah, in Tekken 6, Tekken 6 combo damage is low. You had to work hard. I remember. You have to work hard to win in that game.
Keep going and keep going and keep going.
That was neutral the game.
Like really involved in the game. Invested.
But like... You don't, but with Tekken 7, it's like, not only can pokes lead to a lot of damage, the combos lead to even more damage.
Damage almost doesn't matter. Like, once somebody makes a mistake and gets punched, then the game's
GG, you've lost half your health.
I think it was 4.
Unless you're lost.
Oh, we ran out of time?
Yeah, I told you.
I think it's really weird that pokes really don't do
wonder what the ones we missed were.
They don't.
I don't know.
But the thing is, it's really weird. Because when I played Heihachi last year, I got so much real estate and damage that built up just from doing like jabs and down 4 checks on people. Because they wouldn't block low. And then doing like jab, down forward 1, down 4, 1 back 2. Like, I got a lot of real estate when it came to taking their fucking health bar away from them. From doing pokes and shit. But then it was like they would land 1 combo and then they hit the max OP fucking damage combo and do like half my health. And then if you have a wall, you're like, in Tekken 7, even without rage, if you launch and carry to the wall, you're gonna be doing at least 80 plus damage.
So if you're here for Grand Blue news,
I don't care who you are.
Wait till next week, right?
80, at least 80 plus damage. Like, I don't think there's really. If you're Lucky Chloe and you land a counter hit, GG. GG. You land a fucking counter hit combo with Chloe, and you take her to the wall.
We'll see.
Dude, Chloe was
Maybe that's something to talk about.
because her neutral is bad. Her neutral is really bad, but when she hits you, you die. But Geese just has way better tools than Chloe.
Yeah.
Even though he has like 5 moves.
Is Nishitani-san also taken off as well?
No, I think he's
I didn't catch it.
Wait, who's taking off? Zark System Works leaving.
So Daisuke is leaving as well, but he's saying, make sure you stick around to the end. Make sure you watch to the end.
They haven't said anything.
I'm telling you to. Make sure you watch to the end.
They didn't say shit.
As well.
He sat there with that.
Guys, we're gonna take a
Oh shit, we got a trailer though.
Oh no.
PS4 tournaments.
No. Soulcalibur, why? All skill levels welcome. That's a fuck. I still don't own this character.
Oh, you don't have Hamaru?
No.
I haven't played the game since 2B came out.
I played Soulcalibur the other day, and I realized they added a new feature where you're creating.
Oh, so are they just no?
We're in the time loop.
Oh shit!
Oh fuck you! That was completely by reflex. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, they added a new feature in Soulcalibur 6 where your created character can blow their clothes off.
Yeah.
Charge.
That's funny.
Apparently, it was a bug. It would happen with Killick when you're using his style.
Really?
Because when you soul charge with Killick, his shirt blows off.
Uh-huh.
So people liked it so much, they made it a feature.
So these are the trailers for PS4 tournaments for fucking...
Yeah, I'm not playing...
Oh, you know what? The one thing I want to hear more about is because they're talking about that they're working on rollback for Under Night.
Wait, I don't own any of these games on PS4, so I guess GG.
I own some of these games on PS4, but I don't play fighting games on PS4 anymore. Only the ones that are stuck on PS4. If they're on PC, GG, I play them on PC.
Give me a Maxi Boost tournament. I'll play that.
Yeah. Right? Get the bail ladder.
What do you mean you'll be back?
Oh, are they doing an intermission? Why was that hard to say? Do I have brain damage?
No. Just have brain worms.
You know what? I'm curious. I want to see on the other monitor... What is Arc System Works doing?
They will also be back, but they're in the future.
Oh shit, yeah, they're at like 2:55 and we're at 3 minutes exactly. What the fuck? Oh yeah, so they're doing the same fucking thing.
Like, if Daisuke's not even going to be there, why are they coming back?
I think they're going to be showing something off, but like...
Powder just pleased out and everything back.
Right. But yeah, anyway, Tekken 7 sucks. And either the Season 4 needs to make some drastic change. You know what I want also to be gotten rid of? The fact that wall bounces can be done from any angle.
Okay,
that is stupid.
I sort of like that, though, because it's like... Imagine landing your wall bounce and then it's off-axis, so they just slump it. Like, that would piss you off.
Yeah, but the problem is that wall bounces give you such big dick damage for moves that are usually safe.
Did you know that the characters I play don't have good wall bounces? So I've never even seen what it looks like.
Like Gonryu's? Gonryu's is a fucking issue. It's safe. It's safe, and if he hits you and does a wall bounce, he gets like GG 100 damage.
Isn't it his down back half circle forward one thing? The big...
I forget exactly what it is, but like it's safe.
Like
it's safe and it does a lot of damage.
I've basically never hit anybody with AOP 1+2 in Tekken 7. I used to land it all the time and tag 2 for whatever reason. We'll just get hit by it.
Yeah.
It is a safe mid that sort of tracks.
Mm-hmm.
But the situation
also
you'll hit somebody
the other and it's kind of not so much the range like off axis, but it's the fact that you can do it from so far away.
I hit people with closed down back one all the time. I lied. I've seen it. Because it's also a power crutch.
Yeah. That's the other thing, is that some people's wall bounce is like Dragunov's wall bounce.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that was broken until they nerfed it.
Julia's power crush is also a wall bounce.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like the other thing too, almost every character in Tekken 7 has fucking godlike wall carry.
You know what every character needs?
What?
Power crush.
Like Lars?
Everyone is needed. In
Oh
fact,
yeah, that's
everyone
right.
Gets a bat.
You know what's funny? I think Negan's probably one of the only people that plays like a Tekken character.
He sort of does, huh?
Yeah. It's just that he has a weapon and he has some stupid fucking strings.
He's a really good character, except for down 2. But he's a pretty good example of a character.
He's a pretty good example. He's probably the best guest character that's been made out of all of them.
Down 2 is kind of a shitty move.
Yeah. But he's probably one of the best examples of a good, like, character. The only thing that sucks is that his max damage wall combo, the knife, is punishable.
Thank you for sticking around after the break.
Exited.
Damn, they got him.
Oh, but they replaced him with Ozawa.
Who dis?
He's that other guy that shows up with Daisuke every so often. Back when they were doing those streams for BB Tag. Yeah, he was one of those guys.
Twitter.
He showed up in a suit.
Yeah, he's the fucking what do you call those glasses dudes again?
Yeah, Zelton up there.
In anime.
From the left, right? Oh, cool. He's got a little doll. Is that Mori-san?
Mori doll.
A Mori doll?
Can't I have one of those?
Snap, that's cool, man.
All right, so we buy one and then we burn it.
So
I would keep it crucified to my
making a
wall.
little joke. They're not calling them announcements. They're calling them.
But yeah, no. The problem is that like the range that you can hit shit with the wall bounce and it still works.
They're gonna go one by one.
That's fucking dumb.
Maybe they need to reduce the range, yeah, but I don't know about the angle. I think
Yeah.
if it touches the wall, you should get.
It's just dumb where you could be like next to the wall, like really close to it, and then they bounce.
They should probably make the scaling of the
Zelton
bounces
just
way
joined
higher.
Mark System Works.
Yeah, because you can do like legitimately if you get a wall bounce from the furthest range, you get like 80 damage, 80 plus.
Especially on Power
Nakayama-san
Crush.
and Matsumoto-san
Yeah.
are two that we don't really see from that much from Capcom, but they're the producer and the director on the Street Fighter series.
So games have been
From our
nerfing
side,
So
we
it's
got
these
Sports,
two.
who does
It's
all the
these two who
stuff
are
in Japan here.
to blame.
And
Yeah.
Mr. Harada and Okubo, the two.
Yeah, the other thing too is that
he's
the
chief
one thing that I
producer of
don't
the
like,
Tekken franchise,
which
not the day-to-day
sadly
producer.
has to be a thing, is nerfing culture
Soulcaliburvi 6.
in fighting
So
games.
that's what we got today.
Who can go first?
Like,
So they were fighting
obviously
who gets
nerf
first
the really
announcement,
broken
and it
shit.
looks like
The
like
only
that
reason
one.
it exists is
Well,
because
yeah,
they
it's like
release
we're
shit like
doing a
Leroy.
presentation in school,
Yeah,
you
they
don't wanna
release the
be
really
first,
broken
so
shit, but then you get people who complained about like fucking Nightmare and Siegfried's fucking table flip throw,
Shimura-san's gonna go
Yeah,
first,
that's
I
dumb.
believe.
and then because they listen to online fucking shitheads.
Those guys just need to learn to play the game.
Yeah,
But with Leroy, if we had brought every other character
First of
up
all,
to
they
Leroy's
thanked
level,
everybody, right?
we would have
Thank
had
you,
CT again.
everybody.
that would have been godlike,
we
to
would
be
have
honest.
playing Calamity Trigger, but Gigas would have still been Tager.
They're saying that the player base is expanding.
Yeah, it's still
You know what? Here's the
even doing
thing.
This year.
Either make a game like that was like for Tekken, either make it like it was back in Tekken 6 or Tag 2, where it was for the most part balanced, right?
Like, why is he?
Or just give me CT.
They tried to make Tekken easier to play, which they sort of did.
They sort of did, but like, are they keeping new people?
Yeah.
Huge,
I don't know.
but
None of these companies have done
they already have,
simplification
like,
of fighting
a
games
kind of
right.
free-to-play version with DOS,
Hey,
right?
you.
Yeah,
I think people already know this, but so this is saying 3 million downloads, right?
10,000.
I think you guys are inflating
Dude,
those
I've been here
numbers.
10 years.
You
I
have
still can't
3
believe it.
million
I've been doing so
downloads.
many budgets and stuff.
Well, I mean, for
Use
core
the time.
fighters, probably that adds.
So, yeah, if
Cheaper
you guys
the
interested
game,
in
yeah.
Dead or Alive, like
But-
they mentioned the cute girls, a lot of cute girls.
Like-
You can give it a try for free, right?
No.
Here.
I like how
So,
Core Fighters is only on
I don't know
Xbox
what
One
the
and Steam.
terminology here. The Core Fighters version is on Xbox One and Steam, but then free to play is on PlayStation 4. It looks like.
Probably just naming thing, but I think it's the same.
Or
thing.
do they do it different?
So he said, even though it's free to play, you can, you get a full training mode and everything.
Yeah.
Fantasy Strike. That's the other thing too, is that whenever people simplify games,
If you
they do it in the wrong. Like,
You wanna play, right?
I didn't care about it so much in Grand Blue because that was a brand new fighting game, right? It's a game that was designed with that intent. I don't like it when they do it the Guilty Gear because they want to get people to come into the fucking video game but then they do every possible thing wrong that doesn't simplify the game and instead gives everybody big dick damage.
You know,
sort of
pro players always talk about like, oh, you need to
they
done it
right, yeah.
But if you don't
because
play
if you
training
do
mode,
something with the easy button,
it recovers slower.
yeah. So it encourages you learning how to do it correctly.
Yeah, learning how to do it correctly.
But there's also some things that are just impossible to do. Like Narmaya's TK force circle back EX thing in a combo. No, don't do that. Just hit up back heavy and EX.
Like I said, either Grand Blue or like Rise of the Robots.
But there are certain combos that you start with like a fireball or something.
Yeah.
That if you do the manual input, you recover fast enough to get second fireball.
Right.
Like you do the same special move twice in the same combo. So if you do it with the special button,
so here's our next
you just get.
So this is a
yeah. Rising Thunder did it all right as well, but the cooldowns and shit. Like the game was fun, even though it was simple.
Yeah.
Like there was still foozies.
The cooldowns didn't matter so much because combos were very Street Fighter-like.
Yeah.
Because Grand Blue has anime.
Right.
65. So, yeah,
the problem with like Street Fighter V is that they've basically neutered discovery.
Oh, and also the only way to do special moves in that game was the easy button.
Yeah.
So if your DP had a long cooldown or something, you were free to jump.
I think he's mentioned that Season Pass 1 is the one that
there's trade-offs. But like when it comes to Street Fighter killed discovery.
Yeah, they just want you to do everything a certain pass.
Every combo is the same for every character.
Like if you do something cool, more than likely in Street Fighter V, it doesn't do nearly as much damage.
Yeah, no. And then if you want to do real damage, like if you wanted to do 50% with Ken back in Season 1, you had to waste all of your resources and get a crush counter.
Yeah, and then your opponent wake up.
Oh, and then what was that shit? Like I hadn't played for a while. What the fuck did they do to crush counters? Crush counters are actually worse for combos than just fucking doing like waiting for it, and then just like doing like neutral jump heavy kick.
Yeah.
Why?
They did that specifically because they want crush counters to increase stun more than damage.
That's fucking stupid.
I'm not really sure what the point of crush counter was to begin with.
The point was supposed to punish you more for doing a move like a DP for just whiffing one,
or just punish new people for doing things, Daniel. It's how to make easy fighting games.
I think that's Tamaki.
Up. Shimbori is just going into the void.
He's talking about the arcade version in Japan.
He's becoming one with DOA 6.
But yeah, no, that's the thing that I dislike is that Street Fighter V does every opportunity.
No. Oh no!
Cool. The way that blur works is pretty interesting.
Oh,
you can't do that! You can't do that, Harada!
I believe so.
Oh,
look at Harada.
Fucking Harada.
No. You can't do that, dude!
Fucking Shadow Hero Harada over here.
Even Nishitani's smiling. He's like, Harada's gonna get fucking shot.
Well, they used to. Until Itagaki-san found out they were both from the same university.
Oh, really?
And Itagaki-san is a senpai, which totally
Lord Oatmeal returns.
It's like,
you can't fucking do that. You can't bring Itagaki into this.
Did you hear that hidden lore? Harada and Itagaki went to the same school.
Oh, shit. Oh, so this rivalry started since long before DOA.
They probably fought each other over some
should be added to the arcade soon.
They both wear sunglasses.
So the people who are waiting to see this,
they'll have you know he's pro.
It should be soon.
This definitely was not
Harada's like pulling this.
Dude, he is not putting that picture down.
He wants Koei Tecmo to remember what they lost. Because I'd much rather go back and play DOA 4 than 5 or 6.
Please put the picture down. I'm getting bored.
You know he's gonna have those all fucking pinned up on his wall at some
point. Would have been hilarious
if he was slowly pinning them up.
No, if he put the Itagaki picture down and Itagaki was sitting in the chair.
That's our other boss.
It's funny how he has to bow to his boss, but he doesn't bow to Lord Itagaki. The reason DOA fucking exists.
The reason that Tecmo still exists.
Which applies to any
The company was going to go bankrupt unless Dead or Alive sold well.
And Itagaki's like, don't worry, I got this.
Invents 3D moving breasts.
It takes time, dude.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, can you believe all you thirsty boys have to thank Itagaki for that?
But that's it for Koei Tecmo. So next is...
Right.
Who?
I'm pretty sure Dead or Alive is credited with the first 3D moving breast.
Probably. We getting King of Fighters 15, Oda? Or are we gonna get like a new Metal Slug or something?
Every game that's in 3D.
Then Itagaki made Devil's Third after leaving and his career died. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what happens when you
got
don't give a
share with
vision.
you guys?
Oh yeah, that's right. This free DLC character. That
Every
it's from some gacha game or something.
Aren't they all from gacha games?
But like everybody was getting upset about this character for some reason.
Sam Show, you call it in this, right?
Everybody's getting triggered, just like how they got triggered by Uzaki-chan.
Yeah, right?
Don't remember why. I just remember.
Iroha's in the game.
I know, right? People were actually mad about Iroha too. You know that people didn't know that Iroha's actually a crane?
Yeah.
People were fucking surprised about that. That Iroha is just a shapeshifter.
It's obvious if you play the game for more than 5 minutes.
But she's free. She's free. So if you guys,
It's like Iroha fans excited to play her for the first time.
The first thing Iroha story mode tells you is that she's a bird.
The next slide.
I'm a bird.
Ta-da!
I'm a tree.
This is
Yeah,
good.
she pulls a thing and she's like, I'm
Is
sorry.
Decided. So
Yeah.
Flies at you.
Right. So they announced. I
It's
don't
a
think-
go.
Yeah.
It's a
Can't
go, yeah.
believe how
Oh, so we got a season pass 3.
Yep. So
Is there gonna be a trailer?
Came out. You have all the characters, but they're still going. So Samurai.
Although I
is
do
still
like
going.
this character's
Samurai
design,
Shodown
the one they just
in
showed.
the West. So now it's time for you
She's
guys
got the
to
fucking
Well, only
step-
two characters can have the umbrella.
DLC character
So
you
either
want.
her
So just saying that
or
they're not gonna
Shizamaru's
touch
got
on
to
the
go.
details today, but please look forward to.
They can fight it to the death over it.
soon.
Pretty sure Shizamaru will fuck some shit. He's Hamaru's apprentice.
You know the sad part is that this game I would play more if the netcode was better.
The pace of the development is quite
It's
fast.
actually fine.
The
I
new
was
character
playing it.
Yeah, they have
being
Warden.
announced
I have
now
issues with
since
these games.
Pass 3.
You do have issues with fighting games. I played a guy in Japan and the connection was fine.
Like I don't know if it was because of I think it might have been my region restrictions when I first started playing this game, but like I was getting the shittiest fucking connections.
I played a guy like 4 games in Japan.
Yeah, everyone's just really surprised at the pace of the development there, right?
Because there's actually people still playing. Of course, I didn't play anybody from Brazil because fuck that.
Are we
guy.
saying
But
3-bar
these two are
Brazilian can.
actually
Yeah.
straight
no, in
from
Samurai
SNK
Showdown, it's more like a
Yeah,
0
you see
bar.
the back-
on
background.
Saturday.
Yeah.
A 0-bar Brazilian. What's his name?
And
Which one?
Both
We're at
at
home.
home.
He's like, we're at home, man.
What's his name? Dark Hamaru. I
And
can't
they
remember.
made them
I can't
wear
remember
the
what you're
new
talking about
Geo
either.
t-shirts too, probably,
The
right?
fucking gorilla.
He's
Oh.
saying your company's pretty
The guy with the
pretty
big sword?
tight run ship,
They
huh?
called it.
No, the guy who throws Hanafuda cards
Yeah,
at you.
that-
Oh, that guy. Yeah, I don't remember.
Different connotation.
Remember his name,
Right, they
yeah.
overwork their employees, so it's like, man,
Exited.
you guys need to loosen up over there.
The guy who had to get nerfed because he was too good,
Uh-oh.
winning that world championship.
So this is the MC
Yeah, he's
asking
got a
question, right?
question.
Sam Show.
Genjiro.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
But
Genjiro.
there's another franchise that everyone
Where
knows.
even
Don't do
unarmed
it.
he was OP.
What?
No, right? Fucking gorilla arms.
You disarmed me, I've only
Wow,
become
I'm in
stronger.
trouble. I'm not saying anything until they say it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the one that the one character that was a problem at Evo, and then Infiltration won, and then they made it seem like it was a
Oda's
comeback
looking for the
story.
sword under the
Yeah.
desk, right? He's like, come to
He's
get
like-
this dude.
Because he went from beating his wife to a comeback story.
Uh-oh.
He's
And he's saying
And then a year later, it turns out that you know,
Yeah, Fui is
the
I don't
Evo.
think this was on script either, right?
Oh,
Yeah, so it was last year at Evo. 1 year ago is when they announced.
Yeah, but he beats his wife. That has
He
to be
said that
like
things,
really negative on block.
In development on floor
don't
above me.
skip that. Just let it happen.
They still didn't say the name. I don't want to say the name if they're not
Me
going to say the
neither.
I'm
name.
about to say anymore.
Damn, for a second I thought that they were just there on that on
They
Harada
didn't
screen
have
again.
anything at time
So
to
real.
show for this timing,
Mm.
but they
Harada
have something
would
they're
look at the
considering
picture of him.
soon.
Yeah, very
Just
soon.
to
Sitting-
make it,
No,
right
he
to
pins
his,
it.
stream.
He pins it there, and then he's
I
just
have no idea what they were talking about.
Yeah, he takes a picture of how he's sitting right now.
Yeah.
He pins it to
They
his
couldn't
camera
show
when no one's
any
watching.
new
and
news today, but they said very soon in a little bit they want to show you.
Hey, Harada's not
Like, his
the
camera
best
blacks
thing. He's
out for a
perfectly in
second.
Tekken.
and then he comes back, and
And
it's just the picture's
Oda's
pinned
said,
right
okay, I'll
there.
try to get a higher position in the company and try to make that happen.
Hey man, this is Japan. You're not supposed to show
I'll
teeth.
do anything I can to
Rare
help.
footage of
Oda-san's a
Harada
super
emoting.
cool guy.
I know, right?
All right, next.
Next maker, publisher. Who we got? Capcom-san.
Okay.
We got Matsumoto-san here.
Get snacks.
Who is
We're
the
here to
producer?
announce that our character trailer for the 5th is going to get
Well,
leaked on the
Street
4th.
Fighter V.
Kage.
He wants to touch on
Yeah.
some things.
So they,
The home, or the room, or the living room. Kage.
Hey, you don't care.
So next slide, please.
No, actually, I'm not sorry.
Again,
It took this fucking long for them to make
online operations.
an okay game.
This has
off.
been going on.
Dead or
right?
Alive
So
6 is like
this
60%.
sale is already on the summer
Until the
sale.
4th,
yeah,
right?
until the 4th. So if you want it now, it's the time. 25% off.
Dead or Alive 6.
I don't think there's going to be any time where I want
This is
fucking
kinda like the complete
Street Fighter
version
5.
now.
With the stages
Yeah.
and costumes.
I spent too much money by
Yeah.
buying the
There's
game.
200 costumes,
back when it
24
came out.
stages. 27.
I had my fun.
That's pretty good deal.
You know, I've never played a single fucking game of that online outside the beta periods.
Hurry if you don't have it already. Yeah.
I refuse, after seeing you play at my house.
So this
Okay.
says
How
the
fucking
demo
good I was
version,
with Dalton?
right?
No, how fucking bad the connections
This was
were.
announced before too, but from the
Teleporting ass
they're
bullshit,
gonna-
miss
same
me
thing we
with
saw
that.
With,
It's a move Dalton
with
does.
Koei Tecmo. It's a free-to-play version, right?
Talking about when, like,
So
Ryu
like,
does.
the demo version
Yeah,
with
he
all
can.
40 characters, right?
Teleport
that's
Tatsu's
kinda
not
crazy.
apparently TGS last year they announced
So it's like
and
if you were interested in Street Fighter,
stated
you've never tried it
an
before,
Evangelion
just
crossover
try,
event for
you can touch the
PSO2
game,
in
feel
Japan.
if you like it or not for free.
Get in the fucking
fifth.
suit, Shinji.
Yeah, they were doing that.
Mhm.
You know, how PS
So look at all these characters that aren't fun to play
See, I
that
was
they
wondering,
put
is there
like
a
$100,000 into it, each one of
What'd
them
he
at
say?
least.
He's like,
There is.
but
About 10
It costed easily at least 100K
2
per
weeks for you to play
character
Street Fighter 5
to develop,
cast.
and they've got what,
That's crazy too. Even if you have the game already, but
45 characters?
See, you want to try a character and see if you like them. Like now's a great time.
Okay,
You
I
can-
like-
you can
I
get
like,
involved.
Yeah, dude.
5
Or
of
if you
these
want a
characters.
friend to pick it up, that's
Yeah.
a really easy way for them to do that.
That's it.
The only characters that I like are bastardizations of their former selves.
So Rada's just saying, well, I don't
Okay,
think
Ibuki is
there's
fun,
anyone
but
out
only
there
if
that's
it's
wondering
doesn't
what
know.
is Street
Alex is
Fighter.
fun because he'll never be good.
What kind of game is Street Fighter? It's only
Ed
been
is
around
good.
what, 30,
For
30
But
some-
also,
years or
fuck his
something.
hat.
Yeah, I don't care about that costume. But for some reason, Ed is just way better than
He's
you
like,
think
there's
he
a
should be.
Nakamura sounds
Apparently,
explanations
G and
that
every
he's a
character in
really
the
big
final
guy,
season are
has
fun.
stretchy arms, right?
But the thing is that the game has to be fun for me to play it, and the game itself is not fun.
Well, Lucia's not fun.
Pretty cool.
Kage's not
Wow.
fun.
So said there
Heels,
might
he's
be
fun,
someone
but
like that
at the same
somewhere.
time, he's in Street
Not
Fighter
Dawson,
5.
but
So
you know, that
the
doesn't know
the
about
only
Street
fun
Fighter.
thing about Gil is parries. Isn't that hilarious?
Right.
And Seth is not
It's
fun.
about esports info.
Also, the fact that every one of these characters looks ugly. This game is ugly.
Latin America, it's happening. Last week they're saying, Daigo won online. It was
I don't know why people think this is a good-looking game.
This week they're
Because they mod
doing
Matt's
it.
ass into the game.
They're gonna
Central
stream
America, right?
Yeah, but they're gonna get rid of
They're gonna
that.
stream it on Capcom.
They already
Players
said they
channel.
don't know
Again,
how.
This is for the Japanese audience.
How do you not know how to get rid of
Now,
that?
English stream, I
Whatever.
believe, is just on Capcom.
I mean,
Players
they don't
there.
know how to change
this
like
weekend's
the
another
fucking
tournament.
number value in their script for rollback. So.
So he's touching on
Apparently.
this,
I'm willing to
right,
bet this
that
entire game
if you win
was
it, you get
built
place
with
in
Unreal
the
Engine's
finals,
visual
right?
It's
script.
different from the point system.
Yeah.
before.
Parts
Now
of Street
it's
Fighter
just
5 look
winner
good and other
qualifiers.
parts don't. I mean, I guess the
And this is
like the
you know,
backgrounds
I
do
don't
look
think there's a whole lot of
alright.
tournaments in Central America,
But,
so
like,
he's saying this is a
Street Fighter
excellent
5 has-
chance.
They have a really strong scene out there.
The stages look fine.
Yeah.
The
It
problem,
has colors.
And he's touching on
Sometimes.
players from Mexico.
Jury.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dominican
Jury's one of the
Republic,
only good designs in
people
this
that
whole
maybe you
game.
don't see quite often.
She's,
quite
awesome.
And they
strong.
nerfed
Good-
her
good
design.
opportunity to check that out.
Yeah,
so
they
everyone
censored
please
the
watch.
chat.
This
They
feels
censored the
weird
shit out of that
to me,
design.
like a
But like the
PR
problem that I have
after-
with Street Fighter is that all the character models are ugly to
We're
look
all in
at
the
up
same
close.
boat here, right?
They look okay from a
It's a
distance,
hill.
but
Okay. and
fuck
this is,
ass
again, another-
ugly
this is
when you get
made
really
only for
close.
Japan, so sorry, you guys overseas. But if you're a
If
fan,
you ever
you
want to
can still
see
watch
how
it
what I mean by how
on
ugly
the
Street Fighter looks, look at Rashid's win pose. And look at when he does his hand, and look at how close it gets,
Yeah.
Everyone knows
and how
this one.
fucking disgusting the textures and stuff on his
really,
hand look.
really developed.
It is, they are not
They
pretty to look
also
at up
have
close.
qualifications, all sorts of different
They are
things right now. So
claymation
it's
as
a
fuck.
preseason open qualifier. So you like
And then that logo.
then qualify for stage 2.
Graphic design is my
Finals
fucking
and stages.
passion.
It's pretty wild.
I'm not sure what to make of it.
It's supposed to
But there
look
will
like a
be
fireball.
stream happening
But
next
who the
weekend.
fuck thought that was a
If
good
you want
idea?
more- If you want more.
Wow, they got
Under
some
22.
interesting rules though. Yeah, under 22. there's
Who went into
something-
Photoshop and designed that? I could design that
There's even some
in like 5
Japanese
seconds and
talent,
go,
I think,
man, this
that take
sucks.
place.
They,
People who
uh,
are known for playing the game.
That's been really big.
They took one look at
especially
like
for, I would say,
every
Street Fighter
major
out here,
like
is that they
major
get a lot of,
league
you know,
sport in
cheap
America.
talent,
You
TVs,
could have
comedians,
made,
models
you
playing
could have
the
just
game,
taken
stuff like
literally
that.
the logo
And this
for
is a
Punch,
3-on-3 format. I think he was mentioning earlier.
put
right?
that in the background, and then sliced it in half to be like red and blue, and that would have looked infinitely better than this.
Dude, they had logos like that before.
I know a lot of people were expecting.
Like, put the fist, and then like behind it, you could layer the arrows, like the inputs for DP or something.
They have logos that look like the MLB and the NBA logos.
Show new characters.
They just don't use them anymore for some reason.
So that's gonna be
Or shit, yeah, you could have done that like MLB or something, where it's like fucking Ryu doing the Shoryuken, and then Ryu's a black outline with red and blue in like a box. And that would have been MLG fucking did that. They were like MLG, and then they have red and blue.
Prime time for the dudes out in the West.
There was infinitely better things you could have done. I should be doing graphic design, even though I don't do graphic design, because apparently my ideas are better than what these people get paid to do.
I don't know. It was on Twitter. I saw the tweet.
Ryu doing Shoryuken with the black outline and then the red and blue. That's a genius idea. They should pay me. They should pay me for that idea.
Yeah, he's like, they already said it.
Royalties, please, Capcom.
You're saved.
Yeah. He's like, you didn't update.
But they don't care about international
I was like,
copyright.
you didn't update the slide. What's going on?
This has water in it still. Hold on.
But Ken,
This is
of course, big Street Fighter fan. So he's a player, so it's a good match there.
You've been assaulted on stream. How do you feel?
Just by squeezing hard.
So he was
You've been assaulted by a water bottle on stream. How do
You
you feel?
accelerated my carpal tunnel by
Coordinate
100%.
And Shimbori-san's icon was Kenny Omega. I didn't know that.
From Koei Tekken.
Wow.
Oh yeah, they're gonna show off fucking. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna put Kenny Omega in the game.
I wonder how that'll turn out. That'd be interesting.
Street Fighter 5.
It's a grab.
They're gonna put Kenny Omega in Street Fighter 5 and dress him up as Makoto.
But yeah, again,
For Japan,
please
2 a.m.,
don't
right?
get angry. Please.
You know
don't
what? Actually, that's
go
fine.
crazy.
I don't care.
Just one more week.
Relax.
This has been planned for a while. So.
Oh yeah, that's
they can't
right.
just be like,
They
"Alright,
they weren't gonna announce anything here anyway because they have their own event on like
It
the
looks like they're
5th.
gonna give a lot of details too, so you
Yeah.
can look forward to that.
In American
Just
time, it's the
mention to
6th for them.
Japanese people that they're going to do an archive in case you can't tune at 2 a.m. So, Harada's saying-
You're so happy they brought back Armika Poison Tree. I remember we were hyped for Armika coming back.
Yeah.
We were excited for like Karin coming back.
And then we played the beta and we were like, man, her button sucks.
The whole season, these are
Dude, we played the first beta, and the first beta was when we could get in was fun. Everything did fuck tons of damage. Like
Things work.
Glad, man.
things worked.
Fighting games are doing well.
You know what's
It's
funny
the best
is that
scenes.
the things that you see in the original, like the original Street Fighter 5.
Fiber works better.
Yeah, Street Fighter. The original Street Fighter announcement trailer had things that were way more interesting and fun to look at than what we actually finally got.
Well, you know, we're pretty close with Onasan, and we would often
Harry's would just make
be
it a
in
better.
LA for a show or some kind
Actually,
of
because of the
event,
way
or we're on Twitter
blocking
making
really
sure
sucks
nothing
ass,
leaks, and Onasan was
Harry's
always
would
the
have
first one to be
really
like,
made
Yeah. You know, like the shit that you saw where fucking Ryu was parrying and then Chun-Li had like those moves that we never actually got in full game.
I haven't seen any leaks.
You know that like when Ed does his fucking psycho ball thing
People
where
don't
it's
see
like
that,
that
man.
big
Me and
advancing
Harada,
projectile,
we're like
it's just
hiding
like your
everything,
brain
that whole
wants to
getting
parry.
all that bar wise because
Yeah.
we're looking at our phones, but it's not
Unless
like
you've
we're
never played
scrolling
Third
and
Strike,
stuff. It's like,
then you're
please
probably
don't
like
please
11
don't.
years old.
The most fun version were the beta versions. The problem was that people found out the cool shit in the beta, and Capcom's like, no fun allowed, let's nerf that.
Who's up
I remember
next?
this one time
Me,
Daigo was
Karin
streaming-
had that cross under shit,
Yeah.
and they got rid of that, and that was fun.
Sis as well, right?
They got rid of that.
That's probably right.
What else did they get rid of? I think they got rid of Lara's thing, where she used to be able to hit you in the air and then fucking do the slide.
Kind of changing funding
And like kind of she used to be able to do something like Karin used to do. Yeah, I think they got rid of that.
Fighting
They got rid of Ryu's fucking low forward fireball combo. The low forward low medium punch. They got rid of that after it's been in the game for like fucking 20 years.
doing beta tests and online tests.
Why?
It's a big change too. If you guys haven't been,
It's like they heard everybody complaining about Shotos in Street Fighter 4 and said all Shotos need to suck dick.
And PlayStation on Steam, you
Except
can
Akuma,
kind of
because we don't know how to
try
fucking fix that
super
character.
fresh, right? If you played it
Diagonal
on release
Fireball.
and then you try this new beta, it's like a completely different game. So give
Yeah,
it a
this
try.
one time Daigo was
Then
streaming.
they're also,
He was basically in tears. He was looking at Perry and he was like,
they've been
Why
working
is
on
it-
different.
What did
he
say
was
he's
just
gonna
so
do?
upset with Ryu.
Didn't they make his V-Trigger 2 useless?
This thing is over, they're gonna show something
No,
new, but
it's better
they've
than
also
V-Trigger.
been
Or
working
V-Trigger
on
1's
the,
useless, right?
Online
Who,
connectivity,
like,
is what I will say.
That's what he was touching on.
They
He
added
said
all
it-
these extra
he's-
things,
things
and the
are
game's still not
good,
fun.
Yeah,
so
they've been
they feel
pushing
good about it.
a rollback, right? So they've been sponsored.
Like I said with the crush counter thing, why the fuck? What's the point? Like, people don't want fucking stun. People want damage. I could, yeah, but like when you whiff a DP
So
or something big that's going to give you a counter hit
If you're
state,
playing Street Fighter 5, you're probably not.
Steam version, they're gonna
Jesus
add a screen to.
the thing is that when I played and I got a crush counter, I wanted to get a crush counter so I could do big dick damage.
So this company, Arika, if you look at all these other
Okay,
companies here, they're
but
all
now it's like
right, they're all
the
huge
smart thing to do. Max had this problem too when he got back on Street Fighter 5 and they
very small.
after the crush counter changes,
Creators and developers.
and he was like, "Fuck," right?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, it adds more stun, but like that's not punishing them enough. Just adding a bunch of stun to whiffing a DP or something that gets you a counter hit state. That's not enough punishment. Especially for a subpar combo, you build just a little bit. You build a little bit more stun. People started doing fucking like, oh, you whiff DP, neutral jump, fucking heavy kick into big dick combo.
You probably wouldn't need.
Because right now there's no skins.
Yeah. Like, okay, it's like this thing that happens in Warframe, where everybody's like, oh, Nyx and these other frames that do crowd control are fine because they have really good crowd control. But the best crowd control in Warframe is to kill everything really fucking fast. Why do you want good crowd control when I can just kill everything really fast? That's the best form of crowd control, is to kill everything.
That's the thing about Arika, is their team is very, very small.
So it's like, that's why those frames that have good crowd control but don't do good damage need reworks, is because they don't do good damage. They just crowd control really well. And then you get fucking Inaros over here who's got fucking Darude Sandstorm like 12k health over here who can't die. Fucking going, okay, I'm just gonna use my big dick gun and fucking shoot into a crowd of enemies and eliminate them in one shot.
Yeah, they won't. They won't
support
rework
them
those
out.
frames though.
They won't.
Without this man right here, without Nishitani, there probably wouldn't be this conference right now, right?
They're gonna be
The creator, Street Fighter
So
2.
it's going on until the 4th as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just three days from now.
But that's the thing, is that like, do I want to build more stun, or do I want to kill the fucking opponent
Please
faster?
buy Dead or Alive as well.
You want to not
No,
play
they
Street Fighter
did.
5.
They did.
Right,
So
but I mean, if I had to fix Street Fighter 5,
Bogard is a collab character.
I would put
So
things,
it's
I would
let's
give
get
things
let's
more
get some
damage.
collab characters with,
I would make resources fucking worth it.
If I fix Street Fighter 5, you would press
And then
start,
Capcom-san talked
get a
about
really
the Street
long
Fighter
loading screen,
5 demo
and
as
it
well
would just
until
load up very
about that
fast.
time. And we also have sales on our games going on as well. So please
You know,
check those
with
out
with
if
the
you haven't
problems
bought
that
yet.
Street Fighter with the problems that Third Strike has,
Alright, I think
that game still is fun. You can still build stun like a motherfucker, and you get damage.
even sorry
Like,
for
what's
saying that
going
they
on?
should just play
I
third
think-
Please wait. Please wait.
Yeah, even with Chun-Li existing in the game,
Right?
Third Strike is still more fun
Bandai
than Street Fighter
Namco
5.
And
Chun-Li
worse.
breaks that game.
So they're saying Tori
She
isn't a
she doesn't follow Third Strike rules.
Yeah.
spot on
Nobody follows Third
So we're going
Strike's
first.
rules.
Yeah, I mean,
And,
well, I mean, she doesn't play the game. She plays her own fucking game,
Yeah.
and she's the best fucking character in the game.
One is saying like actually.
What does she have, like, one bad
European
matchup?
office Is the publisher for their game.
I forget. Was it like Yang or Yun or some shit,
With that in mind as well, you get the prestigious.
or was
last
it Ken?
place.
I don't remember.
And then he's like,
I haven't played. I don't remember. I remember that she's like a 9-1.
There's Chun-specific combos 'cause she
big
falls.
announcements.
Yeah, there
we had
is.
A lot of expectations. So
Makoto's fucking
So we're going first.
But, like, the
She's
thing
the only
is-
character in the
Up
game
first
that
with,
stays in
Soulcaliburvi
stun long
stuff,
when she
So
gets
we'll see
attacked.
what he has.
Right.
which I already
The Third
know.
Strike doesn't follow its own fucking rules. It's just a weird game.
It's a weird game, but the thing with Third Strike is that everybody has some fucking stupid shit that they can do.
So first off, he's mentioned, and you probably saw the footage during the interval. But
He's going to
PlayStation
Okubo's
doing their
house.
tournament feature for Soulcaliburvi
Yep.
as well.
Where'd Harada go?
Gonna
Like-
get
Sony made
Peel and jump through that window.
that footage.
Right. The thing with Third Strike, though, is that everybody has something that's dangerous, right? Like, Akuma can fuck you up even though he has, like, the smallest stun bar in the game.
So maybe
Alex,
Oda-san
if you get hit by stun gun headbutt,
be
GG.
happy with that. We're very glad that you proved
Yeah.
it so quickly. Thank you very much.
Makoto. Enough said.
Not even a Soul Calibur character. Like, come on.
Yang. You know, fucking Yang and Yun. Yun has his fucking
Yang technically has unblockables with one of his supers.
He does, and then Yun has his fucking, you know, he has his install super.
Yang is probably the most dangerous mid character we've seen in the fight.
The season pass development was
Right?
obviously impacted.
Ken.
To mention, but
Yeah. And then you get characters like Dudley who are just fun, or fucking Q.
Battle team balance test it right.
Yeah,
and you have to actually.
Q's weird, but Q's a fun character.
It's not just balancing too,
like
betas and
even the weird ass characters like Oro and fucking, you know.
They said finally they're gonna be
like all the weird characters.
Check
it out.
Yeah, Necro.
Why?
Oh, we got a trailer.
Literally, I can't watch this.
Oh no. It's Tekken trailers and there's Soulcaliburvi. No, Soulcaliburvi.
No, it's a Maximus trailer. Fuck you.
Oh shit. Man, this bitrate isn't doing us justice though.
You know, Japan is in
Soulcalibur 6 out now. Oh, there's another Sakura pedal.
Yeah, Japan's in economy road right now, so.
When I closed my eyes, I was prepared to sleep for eternity. Hishiro Mitsurugi, you murdered
Setsuka?
my master.
Joke's on you, it's Cross-Test and Shizumaru.
Oh shit, she's blonde.
She's always been blonde?
Oh, has she? It's been a while since I've seen the character.
She's a foreigner. She's not even Japanese.
I haven't seen Setsuka in such a long time. I forgot what she looks like outside of her umbrella and sword. Because we had fucking Alpha Patroclus.
Who was also blonde.
Yeah. And that was basically the replacement. Oh shit, that's a cool looking GI.
Not a GI.
Or is that her parry? I don't know anything about Setsuka because I didn't play, I never played it.
That's her cool baseline here.
Yeah. I never played Soul Calibur 3, and I know nothing about Setsuka.
You didn't play Alpha Pat?
Well, I played Alpha Pat, but I didn't know anything about Alpha Pat. I played regular Pat. Okay. Well, Eris is happy. Because Eris wanted Setsuka back.
I will strike you down and keep moving forward.
Oh. I know that guard.
Did it always have English voices? I have only played in Japanese, so I don't remember.
Yeah.
Wow. Because I don't remember at all. Enhanced update.
What have you done?
I like the skeleton. Oh shit.
It seems I must also draw steel.
Command throw. Well, it's essentially.
This stage looks pretty good.
Side and Tide has a follow-up.
New Grow episode, apparently.
You know that every one of these creation parts...
The variety of Tekken themed parts. Oh, sick.
Every one of these...
Oh, sick. I'm doing that.
Overwhelmingly negative reviews on Steam.
What?
People hate...
What do you mean?
The DLC character creation sets.
Why's that?
Because they're fucking awful.
What's wrong with them?
They're just bad. You want fucking Santa costumes? Is that really what you want to pay, like $6 for?
Oh, I can see. Yeah.
You want a goddamn skeleton with a sombrero? Is that really Soul Calibur to you?
Maybe I do. All right, shut up. She was fun to play in 3. I never really played 3, so.
There we go. So
Harada's gone.
I know
he went to go press the play button, not the big play button.
Yeah, we were tagged in the tweet, and it was like every day, like 40 messages, like put in Setsuka, give me
He's got
Setsuka,
like a gigantic wall.
There, you got it.
And
not just that, they're getting an update, gameplay update, new stage.
Well, yeah, I don't know anything about Setsuka other than what I know from Patroclus, and I haven't touched Soul Calibur 5
and it's coming out
in years, so I completely forgot everything about Patroclus.
Two things.
So there's two. There's DLC 11
Hard.
and 12.
Yeah, I remember that.
Being the character and 12 being the
Counter
customization
2A
item, so.
The stage and
Don't
the
remember
uploads
that,
of the
but
bounce pass is
I
coming
believe
out in
you.
what,
That's one of the
3 days?
counter hit
That's supposed to
2A.
be free, so you guys get the stage
It's
and everything.
I'm just remembering how stupid this concept.
He's saying that a lot of people.
Sorry, you know how many
destroy the
rounds I
costume,
stole with counter hit
but some
2A
people don't
super
like that.
in
No.
Soulcalibur
Okay.
5?
I don't remember a lot of Soul Calibur 5. I just remember playing
character
Ezio.
creation in Soulcalibur is very, very
Because
detailed,
that was my
very,
favorite
very
guest
advanced.
character.
So
He's a really good character.
they're going to add an
He's
option
probably the
now.
best
Your-
one.
Your clothes
I
can't
don't
get
know if they're gonna have it or not.
Because-
He's
No,
just
Dante was
touching
the
on
best
it.
character.
Yeah, that's the fifth
It's
character.
just
The
gonna
guest
be-
character, the
they're
next
gonna
guest
put in
character is
a-
gonna be Dante
Option to protect your clothes from getting blown off.
from DMC
so
Devil
you
May
can keep
Cry.
your custom character there.
So you're saying
I'll
Komo Tuesday, Setsuka coming
Yo,
out
if
first
they
time in
put
10
okay,
years,
Yeah,
right?
10 years, right?
Ezio was the most fun most
The
fun
fan base
character
been,
in
asking
SE5.
for her for a
He had the
long time.
coolest fucking super in SE5.
And they had so much. I
It was
thought
too
about
long, but it was
just
so
not doing
sick
it
looking.
despite them,
Yeah,
but
Also, the remix of the
I
fucking
understand
the
that
Venice
feeling.
Rooftops
A lot
song.
of-
He had a
maybe take
really
notes on the
good
guys asking for X character, X character, X
Yeah, he did.
character. You
He had a
can't
really
go
good song,
overboard.
too.
It's possible to go overboard,
The
right?
remix of the AC, like it was like the Venice theme or whatever.
Yeah.
That was a really good remix that Soul Calibur crew did. It was either Ezio's family's theme or it was like the Venice Rooftops theme. I forget
It
which song.
became like the whole open theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it also balances
Yeah,
so
'cause it was
people
that
who are
good.
More new to the game
Yeah,
can
you
still enjoy her.
Not everyone played the game for 10 years, right? No one was back.
And then like he was just fun to play.
And then another
he had his
season
rolls
on
and
sale,
shit.
things on sale
Please buy the game.
He had his crossbow.
until
over
the
here being a
4th,
tier
right? So
player.
until the 4th is the sale, and then from the 4th
Right.
is when the DLC is going to come out.
Willing
that's
to
big
bet.
news there.
I still
You
play
are-
Yoshimitsu,
Hey,
and it's
Soulcalibur
weird
player,
because
but
I thought I'd
go
like
on.
Raphael in this game,
He
and
hasn't
it
come back.
plays weird.
They
What?
probably made Setsuka's just
Over the same, maybe
Yeah.
there's no announcements
It's
for
like, I guess
Tekken.
there's nothing. There's nothing to talk about Tekken, huh?
So you're gonna be doing.
gonna have to do
So
it
how many
instead,
2A
right?
supers are you gonna be doing?
I mean,
It
Oko-
still
Oko
works.
was-
I'm gonna end
he
every
used to work
round.
on Tekken 7, right? Before he moved to Soul Calibur, his name's in the credits for something.
Yeah. He was kind of like the producer.
I mean, the
on
Tekken character like
Yeah,
costume
exactly.
pack looks fun though.
Let's
Looks
call
cool.
her out. Hey.
But then again, I've already seen people doing that.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit. Oh, so he streams from his closet.
He's editing this in real time.
Oh, it's an AKG mic. I couldn't read it. Some just tried to kill him.
改めましてご無沙汰しております鉄拳プロジェクトの原田です。何かとね、このテレワーク、リモートワーク大変ですね。
Fucking
皆さん
noisy.
もこういうのには慣れましたでしょうか。まあ今日はね、あえてこんな感じで、撮影しておりますけども、いろいろ生活習慣変わる中で、
Shut up.
我々
Sit the hell down.
プロジェクトもですね、いろいろもちろん、大変な思いはしておるんですけども、皆様にですね、できるだけもっと鉄拳を家で楽しんでいただこうといろいろアップデート
I haven't been enjoying Tekken 7 from home since Fakuram came out.
To enjoy Tekken 7 at home? Does that mean rollback netcode?
なかなか持ってくる情報も
I haven't been able to enjoy the game since fucking
ビデオメッセー
Fakuram
ジだけ
came
な
out.
っちゃうんですけども、
And I played the fucking character.
I haven't been able to
鉄拳プロ
enjoy
ジェ
the
クト
game
も頑張ってて
since
頑張っていろいろみんなやってるぞ
Jinpachi
っていう現状報告をしようと思って、こういう形で、配信させていただいております。はい、もう鉄拳もですね、もうだから5年前のタイトルですよね。まあそれでも、やっぱこの時代
Had to explain to my,
ですね
had to explain to my therapist what Jinpachi's reverse hug was.
What do you mean update
して
online features?
できるだけ快適に遊べるようにアップデート
Enjoy
して
the
いきた
online
いな
experience, Karate, you
なんと思って
asshat.
ます
Don't be
はい
fucking
というわ
yanking
け
the
で
chain like
引き
this.
続き、鉄拳をよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
Yeah, okay.
そんなことでは許されませんよね。はい、分かってます。ちょっと頑張りました。鉄拳プロジェクト、もちろん今回も情報用意しております。
We break my
というわけで
foot off.
I wonder if
皆さん
Max is spinning
言わずに
chairs.
見てもらいましょう。皆さん、準備はいいですか？
He's spinning all
それで
11
は
of his fucking gamer
VTR
chairs right now in his game
Start.
room.
All right, so we got an actual trailer.
Oh, crude humor, I can't be here. I'm not old enough to see that.
Triggering.
Dude, if they start putting fucking trigger warnings on ESPN,
All right, Unreal, we're off to a bad start. Escape the world stress by going into one of the most stressful fucking fighting games to play on the planet.
he's making camp.
Oh, sick. Kazuya got announced. Okay. New moves for all characters.
More new.
Oh, fuck.
Whoa, hold on. Was that a real hop kick from Lei? Is that Lei?
Yeah. No, that was Hwoarang.
Tekken prowess?
Dude, that was Hwoarang. Oh, are they showing you if you're on Wi-Fi? That's what it looked like. I saw the Wi-Fi bars. So they added new moves to every character.
Well, Chloe gets one new move.
Oh, shit.
Who this?
It's actually Raven.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, look, say Hachi.
Some people...
cute little dog there. So there we go. Season 4 of Tekken 7 has been announced. So I didn't get to see that yesterday. That was my first time seeing that. So nice. I saw Paul's got a new move there. Another.
Paul's got a fucking shoulder.
We saw a little.
Oh my god, Giuno, you shithead. All he does is pick Paul so he can get easy wins.
No idea who it is.
Because Paul's a fucking oppressive character too. Hey, let's get rid of Law's fucking 4-3 DSS 4-3 wall combo because that does too much damage. But also give Paul basically the same fucking thing that does more damage.
We said 5
It's fine
million.
though, because that puts the archetype head empty.
Right?
We're saying we're almost to 6.
Damn.
He's just gonna go out and say that, right?
He's bragging about numbers.
So
right?
much for our marketing plans, right?
He's like,
Jeez,
we're
come
about
on,
to get
dude.
6 million, man.
He's doing it just to piss off Street Fighter.
Download? Nah, it's more like
We've
7.
got 6 million downloads. How many have you got in Street Fighter? Street Fighter's like, we're at like 3 million, I think.
If Street Fighter 5 doesn't include Wi-Fi indicator
So
in
since
the
the
next
game
season
is
update,
being supported,
Yeah.
right? We still
There's
want to
gonna
put
be
it on our side
As
as
long as
well.
you guys keep buying the game and playing the game, supporting the game, they're gonna keep building it up.
So Harada's it's kind of weird because he's like here, but then he's looking like he's on the
Back
stream.
in the video
but,
because
yeah,
he's got the
it's
same
weird.
thing. Yeah.
But he's just gonna touch on some of the
Yeah.
points. that
His
Cage
trailer's still
I wanna see
playing.
what the online experience, what he was talking about here.
He's talking about the
Yes,
Wi-Fi. So
yes.
did you guys notice that, right?
Yes, I
That's
saw it.
me. I
Yeah,
told them
you
to do
did it.
this. I told them to do it.
Busted. You guys are busted now. You can't hide.
So for you guys to ask for that, there you go.
So now we get to see 3-bar Wi-Fi laws.
Filter though is the question.
Well,
So we're
Raj
just saying
says he's
that
currently playing
we
on
did
Wi-Fi.
notice that it's 50%.
He's about to be
Wi-Fi
blacklisted
players,
from every Tekken.
Damn, 50% of people online are Wi-Fi players. Those numbers have to be fudged. It has to be like 98%.
What do you call it? That
Yeah,
landline?
you pretty much
is more
PC is going to
common
be
because-
it's connected directly.
Yeah. This is something that people have been asking for a long time to be able to see that before you accept a match, right?
Yeah, because I just
So,
never
yeah,
accept a match if I see Wi-Fi.
Just never
He's
accept
talking
that.
about the online play.
You just don't play the game.
You gotta corner me if you want to fight me.
And because
Yeah.
of just the current
No, not like
circumstances,
that.
people have been asking for
Square up.
improvement in the online experience,
Everyone's
right?
stuck at home, right? Yeah. Roll back, roll
He
back.
said
He
roll
said
back,
it. He
roll
said
back,
it.
X up.
roll back. He just said we already had rollback, but the variable frame adjust the rate.
Mm-hmm.
There's games that do it to 6, or Tekken was only set at 3
Three,
before.
yeah.
So now we're setting it
There's
to
ways
6.
to do it right.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone just says, well, you can just open up to 6, and you're fine. We're saying that for 3D, the way that the animations are created are so much different than 2D games. That the animation,
Will come
when
back,
it
right? When it
rolls
rolls
back,
back,
is a
yeah.
lot
Okay,
more
so outside of
fluid.
Bandai Namco, have we actually seen anything?
It's quite different than for 3D and 2D.
Mm-hmm.
And so the way you have the key buffers or the way you create the animation, a lot
You know,
of
this
stuff
is
you
the
have to do
problem, is
so
that
much,
Evo got
more intense
canceled
than just, you know,
super
you
hard
roll
because
back
of
and
two things.
you know, paste it in.
And because of that,
But he's
fighting
saying,
game developers
we've been
aren't able to actually do
doing
anything.
Some
Because you know, if we
some
didn't have
videos,
both
like
of these
photos,
issues arise,
what do you say,
they would have
intro.
had like the big
And,
trailers.
The
ready.
results are pretty good at the moment. The response is improved.
And then Capcom still wouldn't have anything.
Also, the ranking is something that we're changing a bit.
Yeah, they mentioned it before when they were talking about matching and stuff, right? We saw the Tekken
We should have been
point.
the trailer. It said the
True
Tekken
skill?
prowess.
Yeah, your Tekken skill level.
Tekken prowess is true skill.
And so that's going to be implemented as well. And the ranks
If that
are
is,
be a
I'm
little bit
gonna shoot
different.
myself.
They're going to be reset to a certain degree, not like totally to zero.
Everybody gets reset back to fucking first
So yeah, we
dan.
do, because of the current circumstances, especially, are working hard.
You know
to
what?
improve
That
on
would be a
There's
thing
a lot
that
of
they
stuff
should
that we're
take
working
from
on
fucking like
additionally, but
League and some
this
other
kind of,
places where it's like
priority
every
really got
season
bumped
they
up
reset.
because of the whole COVID
Like every
situation, right?
so often they reset your rank back and you have to climb back up to
So-
like Tekken God.
Yeah, that stuff got brought forward.
That way it's like there's a reason, or at least kind of a reason to try and go back and play online.
So you're
Like
saying
to
that
go play
we
ranked.
really wanted to show,
Why would you
More
ever
depth.
play online?
or we even wanted to.
You have to
actually
find
have
reasons.
people ready
They have to
already,
make
but
reasons for
just
me
the
to play
whole COVID
online.
situation and the impact on development.
Otherwise, I'm just not going to play the fucking game.
And
I
that
don't
little
even want to play
character
online.
tease at the
It's
end.
the only way I can
Who
play
could it
Clover.
be?
That's true. It's the only way we can actually play fighting games is online,
What?
or not social distance.
They got Harada
Hey, you invited
cosplay
me.
on now.
I don't think this is
What?
6 fucking feet.
No one noticed.
No.
And
I
everyone
don't have my
does
ruler
for
right here.
Like 6 feet to me.
Harada said all the foreign commentators are wearing sunglasses. No, pass on that.
But he said his sunglasses are something that Capcom asked us for. True story though. Capcom
Look at these
USA
two
told him to do it
Capcom
because he's the
motherfuckers just
bad guy.
copying Harada
That
though.
was back during
You can see the
Street Fighter
reflections of
Cross
time.
Tekken
You
stuff.
have to wear the sunglasses.
Yeah,
Bullshit,
Wilson
oi.
is like the good guy, and Harada's the bad guy.
You
but
know
then
he's
everyone
just
came to
thinking
expect
that.
It, so
Yeah.
He's got his
kinda-
fucking like
he
he's
has
got
to
N
play the
hentai
line,
in the
right?
corner. He's pulled up his favorite dojin.
One more from Yasuda from Bandai Namco.
It's like that guy. It's like that guy that was on the train in Japan, where he had like his glasses on and he was like smiling into an iPad or whatever. And then from the reflection, you can see he's looking at big fucking opie. He's looking at hentai.
Yeah, man,
So-
this hurts.
It was supposed
The
to be.
TWT was supposed to be going on.
You know when I
Right.
said the
It's
whole
all
Shoryuken
as
thing?
well.
This is the opposite.
And,
This is
we
the
had
other
to
way where you do it
postpone all
wrong.
that stuff, right? But we know you guys are craving for content, so
It
we're
almost
having an
is
online
straight
event.
ugly. This is just
And
This
here's
one has
the
some effort.
schedule, right?
It's worldwide.
This one looks better.
It's divided into regions, so
They didn't really announce
it's gonna
much.
be
They announced Setsuka,
in different so
for
the
Soulcaliburvi.
dates line up with different areas,
and then
right?
for Tekken, they announced season 4,
Soulcaliburvi
and they're
has 3
just
of them.
doing some.
Tekken
They gave
has,
characters new
a bit
moves. We'll have to
more,
look at that
10 in total.
and see what new moves everybody
Okay.
got. Because it looked like, because that was Horang. Horang got straight like
December
what looked like a
6th,
parade
Pretty
hop
soon
kick
here.
looking thing.
This is like the usual kind of
it's
time schedule of each
probably
year.
Vex Flamingo up forward 3.
So it's kind of like
Probably.
a 2-day
The
format,
real
right?
Probably.
A real
Saturday
super
we're gonna have
slow
those
hop
entry
kick.
tournaments
Okay.
But
But
a
it was a
hop
hop kick
for
out of
that
Flamingo.
specific region,
Yeah.
obviously, right?
Oh
And then Sunday
no,
we have the exhibition
Hapu
matches with,
Kiku.
chosen players that
Okay.
people might want
He
to
doesn't
see.
have Vex
Are
version,
these
but he
tournaments
has
leading up
Flamingo
to
forward
anything, or is
4.
it each
Yeah.
separate
Where he
individual
switches
tournament?
At the
and
moment, they're
kind of a
just
hop
separate
kick. Okay.
entities. Yeah.
Let's see, I'm gonna look
If
it
you
up
need
on a
a
separate
Paul player,
screen.
man, I'm down. Invite me out here. Tekken 7 pre-event.
You know how everyone loves Paul players.
They love
right?
him, man.
Before
US
that, yeah, we got
US West.
August 15th through the 16th. This is a kind of a pre-event that we'd already kind of planned ahead of time, just to give you guys something cool to check out.
Makes sense. It's in California. Of course, we got to do everything California here.
Yeah.
So getting the little precursor there. I wonder how restricted it's going to be.
So I'll
on
set it
regions.
to like
Is there gonna be,
25%
like, a
playback
minimum
speed, and then we'll look
connection
at that
check or
in a
something like
second.
that.
Those are
I'll
all
see
things
if they-
they're
We'll do it when
kinda fleshing
Capcom
out
presents
now,
something.
And we'll be releasing more details on the homepage.
Oh wait, they probably
Actually,
already
the
presented
rules that's gonna be
something.
uploaded
Didn't
today.
they?
I think they did the
If you got some
Capcom
SGG,
stuff for the
see
Street
how
Fighter
that
League or
is.
whatever, right?
That-
So get in there again.
Fighting.
Oh yeah, they talked about the Street Fighter League, and then they talked about their actual event is on
Obama
the
ran
6th.
Obama
They
ran
did
a
it live.
tournament in Japan.
They just
Said
talked
you
about
can.
their numbers and
It's like,
that
Can I enter? It's like, what prefecture you from? It's
Four
like, New York.
fighters.
I'm from New York.
and then they pieced.
I don't
It's
know
like-
that one. I can't find that one on
My
the map.
heart is
Yeah.
Japan, right?
Mark System Works didn't do shit.
From New York.
Please tell me they did something to Bob. They said that they're rebalancing, but they didn't say anything
What
about.
problems you got with
Hinoki
Bob?
from Dragon Ball Fighters just gave him a
Did
side
he say
slide.
Hirone? Did
He-
he call him
Bob-
Hirone?
Like, go talk to him
Like,
about
Bob
what
is
he says.
basically a
Yeah.
Mishima, but like, why would you play him when other Mishimas exist?
Because you like
So
speed
for
and weight.
information on the events we were
It's
just
like,
talking about, go to
I
these,
play Broly
individual
because he is
websites.
tall, his chest is large, and his power is
And
maximum.
next,
Okay? You play Bob for the same reason.
Okay, so it's like Tyler 2K told me and made a pretty good
I
point.
forgot they made that game, and I was just talking
Not
about
everyone
it.
had to do it right now, and then you also
I was
mentioned,
literally talking
you know,
about
the
Broly.
COVID
I
situation.
was like, what's Dragon Ball Fighter?
Time schedules are getting
I'm
thrown
Bob
out,
Main and his
so-
super shit.
Well, the teams, they had their own separate plans moving.
Yeah,
They
his
tried to
rage drive is
converge as many
bad.
as we
His
could,
rage
but,
art is
they
not
have this
much better.
cool, spectacular show coming up. So I hope you guys check it out.
So the problem
Yeah, so
with
August, it
with
is
Bob
August
is
now,
that
so
like
this month, guys,
he
so Dragon Ball fans,
is
and
the
there's a lot of
best
you guys
Mishima,
who are asking for stuff.
but the problem is that
You're
he doesn't
hanging
have
there a
anything
little
that's a
bit
normal
longer.
ass launcher at 15.
He's a
I know it
Tekken
hurts.
6
I know
character
when you
stuck
wake
in
up
Tekken 7.
expecting
Yeah.
that
So like
Christmas
if they gave
grand
him
is not
a
there,
15 frame
but
launcher,
it-
he would
it's
be the
coming,
best
it's on the
Mishima in the
way.
game.
So
He would
just-
go up
just
a
hang
tier
in
if
there,
you got
buddy.
15 frame launcher.
He would be the best Mishima in the game because he does everything the other Mishimas do
So
but
just
better.
talking about, we even approached Nintendo. and
He has an
other
actual
companies,
mix-up
and
from Weibo.
Everyone has their own plans.
He actually
obviously.
has good
So some
moves. He
people
has
could,
good damage.
readjust him enough to participate in
But
some
the
of
only
them.
thing that he has that he's missing is a
Let's talk about Hiroki.
good normal hit launcher.
Okay, but you see, you can't
Gains
give
weight
him a
during-
15 frame launcher.
Right.
Wow, this is
That's
like,
what I mean.
okay.
Is
Because
that
then it
I'm not
becomes a Tekken
translating
7
this.
problem where everything's too fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm-
That's the problem with Tekken 7. Everything's too fucking good. You're either really bad or too fucking good. And the characters that are in the middle.
He's only the way
Her
he
plans
is,
to get in shape and
which
then
is
match up
bad,
with the stream
because
so
other
they-
characters are so much better than they used to be.
I get it.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
played
That's
on
what I mean with
during
Lars.
COVID.
Why would I play
I'm
Lars
not
when there's
running
other
anything.
characters that are
Change
way
this
better
guy?
than him?
Like there's some things you just can't say. You're not supposed to say.
I mean,
He hasn't done
there's
our
two ways to
media
look at
training
it.
course, I
You can
suppose.
suffer like Raj
You gotta
does,
get it. A
where
call
you're
from
like,
HR.
Oh, he's playing fucking Leroy. He just gave up.
he's like, what is my purpose? And then Karada's like, the purpose is to pass the buck.
100% translation.
I play Chloe,
Okay.
okay? Because I like
Alright.
Chloe.
So there you go.
Shit, give me a
Soulcaliburvi
16
Tekken
frame
fan, you
one.
guys.
Yeah, I mean, like, even maybe
New,
a 16 frame would be fine.
information.
Then turn to
Soulcaliburvi's got a
Anna.
new update.
Yeah.
Tekken Season 4.
Tekken announcements.
Oh, hey, look, he
Online
changed his
tournament series
background
coming out, so
to
definitely
Goki.
Look forward to that. If
And
you're
so
a Wi-Fi
Nishitani.
player, I mean,
Why
maybe
did all
now's
these
the
people
time
have
to
green
maybe
screen? I have a
try
green screen. I never use
test
it.
out the LAN cable before Season 4 comes. But finally, Arxis, I can't wait.
Oh, Arxis is
Your
announcing
title,
something
man.
now.
Look at Nishitani eating up
Let's
all
see
the
what
victory.
Ozawa-san has for
I
us.
know, right?
He took the final spot.
I know
here.
someone's working on the
So I
fucking.
saw, I was reading the Twitter
deepfake
thread
right
because
now.
they announced they're gonna, they announced
Somebody
they're gonna
really
reveal,
is.
something today. So everyone had all the character picks that they wanted, the character picks they don't wanted. It's
And this
gonna
is
be
how
fun.
They
I
don't
kinda
want
leave.
it.
I'm like, that's that crazy foreigner that
Mark
lives in
Revo,
Japan that-
America.
This looks
online.
be- This is the best looking fucking graphic design that I've seen the entire presentation.
Someone's gonna take the Arc Revo America
to
online
So
and
here we
replace
go.
it with the
Japan-
fucking
Japan
AOL
Online?
America online
Yeah.
logo.
They don't
And then
actually
and
tell
then
you,
like
just that
slowly
it's
zoom in
confirmed
on
they
it
will
with the
be
sound of
released. So
fucking
these are the
like
games
dial-up
in
router.
Japan. BB
Nice.
tag. Oh, Granblue, let's go. Guilty Gear, okay. I'm coming back. World's best Leo.
So
A
both
pretty,
Blaze Blue
yeah.
and Tag
Pretty
Battle, huh?
execution.
Yeah,
Crouch
Central
Dash
Fiction,
1 comes
which
out
is
in
great
16
'cause
frames.
Central
I'll be
Fiction doesn't
happy
have
with
too many
that.
events now. A lot of people move to Tag Battle, so that's really exciting.
said
Yeah,
Yeah,
Next
adjust
is
frame,
what?
Crouch Dash 1,
Interesting.
that's 16 frames.
This
Does
is
Push Dash 1 launch on normal
all the
hit?
anime games
It's
that
Yeah.
we really want to see right now.
Oh, is it only a camera hit? I thought it was on normal.
So they should be good. The connection.
I'm pretty
is
sure
in
it's
Japan
normal
amongst
because of how
each
slow
other
it is.
Is very good, so you can get a lot of high level play.
Fuck you.
He's saying more details will be coming.
This
soon,
is the
so-
best looking
It's
fucking
so looking
like
forward to that.
tournament
It's because
logo.
this is a
And now in
pre-existing
It's the American
logo.
version, right?
Yeah.
And it's basically
America's gonna
just
have two
the
games
Blaze
here.
Blue.
So Blaze Blue
Yeah,
Cross
but
Tag,
it's like
and then Granblue,
all these
Versus
other
here.
all these other companies
Supported
came up with
by-
such.
oh, TSB,
How many
look
times
at
do I have
that.
to tell you, idiots?
Level
Arc
Up
System
Esports
works as a team
Stadium,
of
Loki,
artists.
Exceed Games, and
They make
Marvelous there.
games secondary. That's why all their games
So you
look
guys
so
in
good.
the
Except
States,
for
I know, very tragic for Granblue. You know, I like this game a lot. I play it, but it came out during Corona, so I never really had a
Shut the
chance
fuck
for
up.
offline events.
I'm
but
not
people have been
wrong.
sticking with it
Blaze
since the
Blue is a
start.
beautiful
They've been
game, and
asking
you
for, let's
can
get some
suck
big
a
events. Well,
fucking gauntlet
there you
Hades.
it is a
Yeah.
beautiful game from
see.
2007.
Next.
That's all it needs to be.
Oh, that's awesome. Just
Hey, that's
fan
really
art
cool
of all-
artwork.
Damn, that is some fucking cool artwork.
That's
Holy
amazing.
shit.
Vegeta over there with the
With Ragnar.
That's a real man. That's awesome. Yeah, the Dev-
Grand Blue's getting added to BB Tag.
I'm Team Blue.
It's all the
I'm
blue
on
characters
Team
and all
Blue.
the
All the red, yeah.
Okay.
But
But Ruby's on the red side though.
Yeah, Catalina's not a red character, and neither is.
They got Persona though.
You know what?
Unfortunately,
This is confusing.
Oh,
Tag,
Ruby's
man.
on the
Like,
blue
let's-
side
let's-
and
let's-
Noelle's on the
let's
red
BB
side
Tag.
because they're traitors to the
Case right here.
race.
I thought
Yeah.
that
So
was.
it says on the homepage.
They're red or blue
Wallpaper,
traders.
Whatever. That's beautiful, man.
They're traders to their color.
Yes. The one with the sword.
Holy shit.
You know what? We're
About
getting too deep in
October
this
is
right now.
when to look out for the tournament, right?
Yeah, yeah, for the details.
Wait, why is Hazuma there?
Great.
She's not. He's not blue.
You know, green is kind of blue.
Okay.
Green is just Got blue in it.
Oh,
Okay,
cool.
so the winners of Grand Blue and BB Tag, the America
Japan
ones,
and the
yeah.
America.
So
they're gonna
next
put them
spring,
together.
next spring there'll be a showdown. So that's something if you win, you guys
Showdown.
can look forward to in the future there.
Thank you,
Next
Gio.
next spring, COVID will still be here and no one will be flying anywhere.
Strive announcement.
Here we go.
You're just getting this whole thing
New
demonetized
info.
by saying that.
COVID
Here we go.
20.
He's got it.
COVID 2.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a trailer.
Sounds literally nothing for BB Tag. The game is dead and abandoned. But at least it's more fun than DOA 6.
Mankind knew they couldn't change society. Leo.
Yeah, that's what you think?
Oh, I fucking called it. I am godlike.
Are you sure it wasn't Akuma?
Damn, he cut his hair? Oh no, they made him handsome. Oh, he cut all of his hair and put it on his fur coat. On the fur collar.
He looks like a fantasy strike there.
Ooh. Oh, he's still fucking scribbling in his diary. He's still finding ways. Oh, that's cool.
Dear diary, today I bodied some black neck code.
That's pretty good. Oh, I have a character now. It's not
Dunks?
He dunks people. It's not
Is
Order
that Super
Soul.
still 2 frames?
It's not Order Soul, but I have a character that I'm gonna enjoy.
It's Order Leo.
Next
Next what? You're doing what to me?
2.
I can't handle this.
Oh shit. Samurai Man is back.
Now look at Darius Rose.
This sounds very Overture. Nagoriyuki, is that what it said?
Oh, that guy's name has too many N's, too many G's in it. I'm not gonna say it.
Damn, dude.
Hey, stop blinking, bro.
Oh fuck. Oh, is he? He's Ragna.
He has big score. Whoa. Hey, look, we got your bike and
Oh shit, he's got Raiden's sword. He's got Raiden's fucking sword.
Hey, this is the Opie they were talking about. This is Spiken. His chest is way bigger than Bike. You could fit Biken inside of that man.
Holy fuck, that was cool.
They actually,
Oh, I was about to say another one.
they actually animated him.
Yeah. Holy shit. He looks cool.
Right?
Bro.
Yeah.
Nagoriyuki, is that what I said before?
Gorilla season,
White-
baby. It's
Leo
Gorilla
Whitefang,
season. 2 characters. Leo Whitefang, that is my boy. I saw everyone on Twitter like, please no Leo, please no Leo. He's back, baby.
I fucking called Leo so hard just from the fucking silhouette.
Name reveal as well.
New
I'm
character, right?
godlike.
Nagoriyuki is
I said
so
Akuma. I was looking at it. I was like, dude, that just looked very like
the
Akuma.
very, very,
Leo.
very first trailer of Guilty Gear, and then there's been no new information since then. So finally, we got him. We got some
Leo looks so
playable,
normal now.
footage.
It's really
Looks exactly
throwing
like
me
molds
off.
or something too.
Yeah. I kind of miss the giant hair.
He has the Terry Bogard transformation, where he's dressing like an idiot.
They finally gave
Oh
us
my
something.
god, this is him in fucking Garo.
Yeah.
This is Leo. This is Garo Leo.
This time skip Leo.
I thought Leo was gonna be like 3 years down the line. They put him out right on the start.
He's actually
Maybe they
just
saw
a
your
Terry Bogard.
saving guilty.
Yeah, he's got Terry's colors, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's got the fucking brown jacket. He's got the blonde hair.
All the
I think
redesigns
Terry
are-
still
they
wore
look a
jeans.
little bit
Yeah, he
older.
still had the blue
Yeah.
jeans.
A little more mature.
But like he, look at the fancy ass coat that he's got. He's got like fancy. He dresses fancy underneath, and he's got this fucking coat.
Confirmed on PS5. The game looks so beautiful. I'm sure it'll look even better on PS5.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
Not
Nagoriyuki though,
they announced down there. So
this man animates.
Finally.
just hurry up and release, man.
This man looks pretty.
After so many years of
Yeah,
being
so
lost in
next,
the void,
They're giving me
it's
2
supposed to
Unga
be
characters.
This fall, but
What
they
if this
announced
guy's
they're
like
pushing it back
uber
until
technical?
next,
Technical
spring.
Unga, I'm down.
But that's Arc System
Wait,
works
can you
spring, so
have
maybe it really is
technical
spring.
Unga?
It's not Tekken
Yeah,
spring.
Tager.
Maybe, what, winter
No.
or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Hager's
They
not.
said the next announcement's going to be
CT
August
Tager.
too, right?
Wake up,
So-
Sledgehammer. There's nothing
Sorry.
technical.
October, right?
Sorry,
Yeah, yeah.
sorry.
It's very
October.
technical.
New
about.
information, but not just that.
Potemkin?
I think the one in October is going to be even bigger. So they said it's going to
If
be
you
a
pick
lot
that
more
character,
stuff in
you
there.
know
So
you're
look
about
forward
to
to that.
Cool.
Oh, technical
As
Unga,
soon as it's
Ragnar.
I'm going home. I'm going to rewatch that trailer like 20 times.
Dude, Gauntlet Hades is hard to hit,
I wanna see
right?
everyone.
Are you sure? Because
wanna
it's
see
just like
everybody
Greed
on Twitter.
Sever.
but I think he's gonna try.
Shut up.
Wow. He's just asking who's the
hardest one to work with?
Yeah, the other publishers. He said if it just popped out, it would have been so entertaining.
You remember how I said they weren't going to announce
trick
anything
him,
for
but it didn't
tag?
work.
Yeah.
Yes is proposing who's
Who's
the
the easiest to work with partner?
That's
Or-
another
BB Tag's dead.
difficult question for Japanese people. Though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even care if the last BB Tag update does nothing to the game. It just fixes the characters.
Yeah. I think
He had
so.
Kenny's tab in another stream and he lost his shit.
So that's all we
Or
have
Kenny's
planned
stream on
at the
another
moment,
tab,
right?
he lost his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, what was that one
Just the
roast
first
that
time,
Max
you
did
know,
completely
it's
on
kinda
accident?
planning too, right? So it's
Remember the
just
time where he
amazing that you
ended
can't
Kenny's
get everything.
career?
Guys,
Yeah.
if you like it, please let him know.
Where he was like, "Oh, I get hype over everything." And it's like, yeah, well, that's he said something
Cool to do
about
again.
how Kenny gets hype over everything,
Yeah.
and then Kenny just went,
More of Juna and myself too, if that happens.
and Max just went, "Oh, I'm so sorry.
There we
I
go.
didn't
So
mean to do that.
signing
That was
off. So
that
this is
just
going to
came
be the
out."
end of the first one. I had a great time. We had a lot of cool
Was that it?
reveals and announcements. We had a nice behind-the-scenes talk.
Yeah, you never get to see the insight from all these different people in the same room. I mean, each might have their own.
Okay, but did
content or
Nishitani
whatever,
even
but
say anything?
Talking to each other about this.
Does he
is
move
the
this
first
whole
time I've
stream?
ever seen anyone.
And you know,
There he
we
goes.
can't have announcements all the time, but they can always talk. So I would like to see this more, as
Yep.
long as you know more time to discuss. And
Oh,
make
so the council
topics
gets
and things
to
like that.
come together even more and judge you.
Keep in mind,
Like,
each one of these
SNK
dudes is super
and
high up
Haruka
in
didn't
their
do
respective
anything.
companies, right?
SNK just
I hate
announced
to think
season
of all the
3
meetings and other stuff they
for
have to do every
like
day.
Sam show.
You know, I
Moving
forgot they
more
made that
there.
game.
All right, guys.
So
You know,
very
they said they were
dismissive
gonna announce
of
some
their
KOF
farewell,
15,
Thank yous, right? So Ozawa-san,
like
thank you
last
very much.
Evo.
That we're gonna do it this.
Ishitani-san,
Yeah.
talking about PS4 and Steam updates.
Oh no,
When
Kuka
does he
coughed.
have that?
So
What?
already started.
Has
If you have
more
the
input.
time, please
Yeah.
check it
His
out.
Arc System works.
And he believes that the
I bet you that's the
online
fucking
experience
Mori
should be
plushie
better.
that they pass around the office to punch whenever they need to relieve stress from
Any
work.
feedback you might have, he would love to hear it
Yeah.
on Twitter.
Again, if you guys are part of that rollback wagon, please follow Fighting Inc.'s layer. Give them their feedback, their testing with everybody and taking data from around.
shit, are they are they adding
develop their
rollback?
system.
And he enjoyed the stream and
Axel?
hopes that it'll happen again.
Too little, too late. After like 12 players on
Maybe you
Steam.
should buy some sunglasses.
He's like, man, maybe I should get some sunglasses too. He's like, I thought maybe I want to join the sunglass team.
Just saying that, like, you could talk, but
So
you doesn't
Who goes
matter.
along the
People
lines
can't
of
see where
can't
you're
wait
at.
for you to
Like,
cosplay
really,
them for a
he's
year
hyping up
before
sunglasses.
tossing to decide for the
Sleeping,
next
right?
one?
His master's sleeping. He's not getting caught.
sunglasses are great. Like nobody can tell where you're looking during a meeting and stuff.
Sunglasses. They're all stealing Itagaki's tech.
So who we got next?
You noticed?
It's foreshadowing Itagaki's
So we got
return.
SNK, Oda-san, and Kurok-san here.
DOA 7. Shimbori just gets pushed out of the green screen that he is right now, and Itagaki just leans in.
Everything.
And he just goes, "I'm back."
Yeah.
Made
and
a
so the
vape,
new DLC character
promotional thing
in,
for Ein, like being added back to tech.
he's
being added back to DOA 6 the other day.
Yeah.
Right there.
There's two
But it's
reasons
also
that won't
happening
happen.
during, you know,
One,
the
because
free
he
Street
looked like a
Fighter.
PS2
All these guys
character
are releasing
trying
stuff
really
around,
hard
like the
to
same
look
exact
human,
time in the next
right?
few days.
And two,
Next up is going to be Kurok-san.
because he's basically Itagaki's self-insert character.
Right.
And you get fired at Team Ninja for
Oh,
saying
they said King of Fighters finally. Yeah.
So is that it for
King of
Shimbori
Fighters
and
detailed
Mochie?
in the short future,
'Cause they had to see Itagaki?
apologize for not having it ready for today.
Mochi C.
You got to give everyone a little bit of a break because of the
When's
coronavirus
Mochichi?
situation and everything.
Nike Generation
Right.
5000.
Next up, Matsumoto-san.
Mochichi.
I don't know what you just said, but you should
Thank you all
probably
for
censor that part.
participating today.
Nope.
Street Fighter 5 will continue.
I had way too many ends.
Street Fighter 5 will continue.
And we're going to try our best, so if you will support us,
They were like, yeah,
it'd be
great
great.
announcements. You know, Arc System Works has stuff. Soulcaliburvi got
Thank
stuff.
you for holding this event, first of all.
Except Arc
He's
System
really
Works has
happy.
the best presentation out of all of
He's like,
them.
I definitely want to do it again. I definitely want to do it.
Because they had actual character trailers.
That's why Mori won't show his fucking face, because he's in charge of BB Tag.
Doesn't have
He
anything.
doesn't have shit, so he doesn't want us to roast it.
Because everybody
What do you
roasts
say,
Mori
wants to
whenever he
have a
goes up on
illustration
stream.
or something? Some about all the characters? Yeah, I think he's talking
You
about
want
having an
them to all
illustration with all the
draw
characters.
Capcom characters and start with that?
Thank you very much.
This was started by Bandai, right?
Bandai
It's up to you.
Bandai's a different company.
Then they're
gotta
gonna
do it.
close. Bandai's gonna close it with a trailer.
You got a new
Another
weekly
one.
show. You gotta start.
It's Ibuki.
Yeah.
Nakayama-san also saying he had a very good time and
Pretty questionable on that one.
he wishes that we could continue and even maybe have some kind of tournament in the
2
future.
or
That'd be
3, and
cool.
yeah, that'd be cool if they had a
What if they
developer
turned this
game
into like a
tournament or
monthly
That would be
something.
cool.
podcast where
Yeah.
everyone just gets together and fucking roast each other?
Next we got Shinbori-san.
Harada keeps pulling up fucking like
Thank
Team
you all for
Ninja's
tuning in
past.
today.
Harada starts wearing the shirt with fucking Itagaki's face on it.
he actually asks Itagaki what kind of shades he has.
Even though DOA is
Starts
kind
wearing
of,
Itagaki shades.
On a break right
on
now.
a break.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling us to this opportunity.
On a break.
You know what? They could have not had
But
Koei,
everyone's still playing the game.
and
supporting it,
nothing would have been
and
lost.
to be in the same virtual room with all these
Yeah.
developers that
Literally nothing happened.
we feel
Nothing,
like,
nothing of value would have been lost if these two weren't called.
I don't
and
think this
it's a
Mochi
great
guy
feeling
has
to be
said or
together.
done anything.
He laughed once and he
And I
pulled
hope
up that
to
sign
be
that
able
said
to,
stop.
Hang
Continue.
out with Harada more
Yeah.
often.
Yeah. It's like this kind of idea or thing.
Yasuda Esports hasn't said anything either.
It's great. It's kind of motivated him to keep
Just kinda
working
sitting there.
hard because he wants to keep being involved with all the other producers.
You know,
out
I
there.
understand that it's Japan and they all have to be like respectful because you know respect culture or whatever that Japan has.
Thank you for inviting me.
But
to
they're
the game.
trying very hard not to
Thank you
just
guys for
put them on
watching as well
blast.
until the very end.
I mean,
It's been
Harada's not
2
trying
hours.
that hard.
That's because Harada's a shitter. He's a fucking shit poster, IRL. Like Harada's the only one. Have you know?
Yeah.
Harada didn't even clap, did he?
So again, they mentioned earlier there's the free.
I don't
the
think he
free,
clapped when everybody else did.
Version to play. So he's like, everyone, please download the game. Please keep supporting it because right now they said they're kind of taking a break of developing and updating the game, but they still want to. You know, they still want to do more.
And the more you guys
Yeah.
support it,
Oh,
seems
this
like
is the
more,
fucking. This is the
Shinbori-san
power
they
play.
can
working
He
together
invited
to
Koei
make some
Tecmo
money.
on
Budget. So it's free. So give it a try.
just to
Give it
prove a
download.
point that Koei Tecmo sucks.
Next from Yasuda Sports.
And that's kind of dirty.
Right? Just to show how much
for
how much
2 hours.
nothing they have.
いや、本当にちょっと今回ですね、連合会の職員としてですね、皆様
He was
間に
kind of-
入らせ
That's
ていただい
working
て
on the project.
Yeah, he was kind of like the
Hands
leader of
on.
this, of gathering everybody together and organizing all this.
ご協力いただいて本当にありがとうございました。
Hey,
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
participating.
次もやりたいなっていうよりは、
Show more trailers or end it.
He wants to do another one, but of course, the plan going in was obviously to continue to do this kind of thing.
You remember back in the day when like every month there was like a hype game that was getting announced for the consoles?
What game? That's the question.
Like back in the PS2 and like original Xbox days, like every month they were announcing some cool ass
That's
shit
one of the end goals that we
that would
all
come out.
have.
And how we're never gonna fucking get that again
Yeah.
because everybody wants to save all their big dick energy for fucking
It's quite
press
difficult
events
to get everyone together like
Yeah.
and
this,
like E3
but thank
and
you
like
all for helping out.
fucking
Yeah, this is
Tokyo Game
Saturday-
Show and all this other
Saturday
shit.
morning.
Good job.
Nobody
yeah,
just
that's
wants to
good.
be like,
Got
oh yeah.
Like seven, get
Beginning,
ready,
like,
here,
December,
yesterday
here's
for rehearsal,
DMC6.
so, you know, these guys are just
And
out
then
doing it.
January,
It's
like
nice.
remember Capcom used to announce like, here's DMC, now here's here's fucking Okami, here's this game, here's that game. Like every month they would fucking put out like a trailer for announce a new game that was being made,
Sega. Harada's
and then
like,
Capcom's like,
Yeah.
we make
I
like
can't
3
hear you.
games.
My internet connection is
And
a
2 of them
bit,
aren't fighting
spotty at the
games.
moment.
Harada, you said you talked to
You
every
make
company, didn't
Devil
you?
May
Did you talk
Cry,
to Sega? He's like, huh?
Monster Hunter, and Street Fighter 5, unfortunately. Like what happened to Capcom? They have all these cool fucking IPs,
そうですね。
and they
But,
fucking sit on their hands and fucking suck down
Seems
glue.
like the foreign audience is quite large. For this
Yeah.
stream.
What happened?
What is wrong?
He was,
They have so many
encouraged by
fighting
the
games that they
comments
could be
and the
fucking
support from you
developing
guys.
for and people
Yeah,
would
there's a lot
buy
of viewership of
They
had
all
this
of
weird
the
dark
different
age.
platforms here.
because of Capcom Fighting Jam. Capcom Fighting Jam is literally the reason we will
Yeah,
never
so, right,
see
saying, again,
another
just
Capcom
reiterating
All-Stars
that,
game.
It's like this is
like the
not
fighting
just,
games.
not just in Japan, but everyone around the world is watching.
That's
Surely
literally-
they're
So
not
this
so
is probably a
stupid
really
as to
good
think
chance
that
right now
it's because
of
nobody
Corona,
wants
you
it.
know, there's not
It
a
was
lot of
because
offline
they didn't
events,
do it
so
right.
Maybe we can shift to this kind of.
Oh, they're
online
that. They're probably
discussion.
that stupid.
And it's another person that says he wants to do it
But
again.
like,
Man,
Yep.
all
they
say want to do
have
it again.
rival schools. You know, they have Project Justice. They've got fucking you know, Darkstalkers. They've got Street Fighter. They've got.
Fingers crossed he doesn't say anything.
They have so
like,
many fucking games.
That turns
When's
into
Red
a
Earth
problem.
2?
Yeah, Red
I'm
Earth.
really good friends with Sega. I could call them if I wanted, but
They're not gonna. And then that's the other thing. Sega's like Virtual Fighter 6.
Like all the time. Before the COVID thing, right?
But like,
We're just saying, like,
that's the thing. What
everyone's extremely
Capcom
busy
has so many fucking IPs
into
that
preparing all
are
the materials,
gold
the info
mines.
and everything. And kind of
And they
last minute,
refuse to
because
do
all
anything
the
with
plans
them.
fell through, and we had to kind of pivot. And there's a lot of risk. For
You think it's
something you
worth
haven't done
risking
before.
like a new Darkstalkers? Just
yeah, we had a lot of problems last night. Thank God everything worked out
Yeah.
today.
I would hope that they learned something from Street Fighter 5 and just don't
But
do
when,
fucking that.
Ben
But they
I Namco's
keep doing
it,
fucking
maybe
that.
It's easier for everyone to
That's
not
the
worry about
problem.
potholes so much because it's our responsibility.
Yeah.
Kinda.
You know how sick it'd be if they were just like, yeah, a new Red Earth.
But
Who the fuck remembers Red Earth? Nobody.
the line group.
Yeah, I know, but like almost
have
nobody
is
would.
all the
But then it just
publishers.
that'd be like the hype shit
Just to see everyone.
because
in that
it's
group,
just
right?
out of nowhere. Red Earth.
It's really good. That's kind of like a nice side product.
Or shit.
As well.
Talk to you got SNK right there.
Companies
Fucking talk about making another
the stream,
CVS.
but outside too. Hopefully
I know
they
they're
can,
both in the same
you know, like
room.
Corrado was saying
Wow.
earlier about
Yeah.
sharing.
You got them both on the same
and
conference
hopefully
call.
we'll see
Just
more
be like, hey,
collaboration with these
want to make
guys.
CVS 3?
And even with
And then
the viewers,
Fighter
you know,
leans
what
in
we'd
and
like to
goes,
see
"No."
from
You know that's
future
what's
ones.
that's what would
But,
happen.
you know, there's a lot of thought that goes into the time zone as well.
Doesn't Harada
and
absolutely
languages,
hate
right?
just how monetized modern
a lot of
Dead or
hurdles
Alive
here.
is?
Mhm.
Probably. I mean, I hate
So we
it.
said we want to keep
You hate
going
it.
and not just let's try to
Everybody
figure
on the
out what
fucking
we can
planet
do.
except
Not
Toy
just a
hates
talk
it.
show like this, but they really want
But they still do it.
There's got to be a punishment though, right? It's got to be some sort of.
You know, the other
obstacle.
problem
If
too
he
is that the
loses
fucking
or something, I
Capcom
don't know.
Fighting Jam was like a majority Street Fighter characters.
I don't think they're talking about the devs. They're talking about like
Just a regular.
you know.
There's a lot of
Capcom
Street
has
Fighter
Pro Tour, we
characters.
have our TWT,
There was,
but maybe this would be
like,
kind of cool to have
The
something
amazing
together,
thing,
right?
they didn't even use any of the MVC2 sprites for the Capcom characters like Jin and like Ruby Heart. They just strictly
They still
went
don't
with
have the
these
ideas, but
fucking
let's-
other ones they already
let's
had for
work
Street
together
Fighter
and
and like
figure
Red
something
Earth and
out.
shit.
Yeah.
Fucking why?
One was
You know, I've never
And
played
it's
Capcom Fighting
really,
Jam, but I've heard
you
it's
know,
awful.
Short timeline.
It's-
on trying to
I heard
get
it just
string
doesn't
together.
play well.
So
Isn't it
we
weird
realized that maybe the
how,
viewers were
like,
expecting
The
something
two
that maybe they didn't
games
get,
that are
but,
made by
we
Capcom that
feel
are
it's a good
directed by
start, so
Ono
if you just,
both
tell us what you'd
fucking
like to see in the
suck.
future, and maybe that'll lead
And that
to,
the only other game that had Ono as his project lead was developed by
impactful
fucking
things.
Dimps.
Mhm.
And that was a good Street
You're
Fighter
getting too
game.
close to the truth, Daniel.
Oh my
So it kind of
god.
wants to grow this thing
Yeah.
together,
I've
basically.
discovered it. I've unlocked it. It's Ono and Capcom that are the problem.
We want more, keep growing, and we'll try from the next.
Well,
one. They
hopefully
want
they'll
to
make
do
it
something even
believable.
better.
I hope they make it believable if they do.
He said, "We know
Okay,
you're
cut,
all
we're outta
stressed
here.
from this whole situation of COVID,
Can't
etc.
see shit.
But now we're all able to talk together with
Mhm.
the various publishers. Maybe there's a lot of cool things you can do.
Now,
So
you know that they're not doing this on
we
Zoom
look forward to your
because
support.
nobody's
Mhm.
fucking hacked one of their webcams.
So he's gonna do his best to
You know,
gather everybody's
don't
voices
talk
and
right
opinions
now.
right here. I'm gonna share them together with you guys. But that's it for the first one.
It's a Discord
Thank you to
call.
the- all
Even
the
Japan
producers
is
and
not
devs who took
stupid
place.
enough to use something with such a glaring vulnerability.
50%? 50%? What about 50%?
This is talking about you can see online this whole all the publishers getting together to share their announcements, etc. It's very
But
exciting.
for real though,
Don't expect it every time, right?
Like-
if we do it from here on, he's like, yeah.
but for real, I shit on Capcom this much because they
Sorry, it's just saying
legitimately
there's a lot of announcements
they
today,
legitimately
just-
only
not
make
just
good
for,
games
you
that
know,
aren't fighting
updates,
games.
But there's a lot of online tournaments.
Why can't they
too.
put that
So,
kind of
because
effort
right now
into
it's
Street
difficult
Fighter
to have
5?
offline events,
Or
in
just
this
fucking
environment.
end it
So
and start a new game.
They've already
kind of
decided that
moving
Street
on to
Fighter 5
online. So all you
sucks,
guys
they
watching,
can
let's
go
all
back
support
on
online
board.
tournaments and
Arata
stuff.
said that 50% of users on Tekken are on Wi-Fi. Oh yeah, that's right, he did.
Morty-san's still waiting.
I
But
like
yeah,
that
it
dog.
looks like that's gonna be the end of the first one. We'll see you in the
Thank you
next
guys
one.
for tuning in.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Juno.
Yeah, thank you. Good job. See you guys on Twitter.
Okay, Yasuda,
Bye-bye.
chill. Okay, so I'm guessing that's it.
So not a whole lot happened.
No, just a few we got like 3 trailers.
Like they were talking about, they were answering questions or something, and they were like, "What about the online experience?" And everyone was like, "Netcode is good. Netcode is needed."
Netcode is amazing in Japan.
They were like, "You have to play video game netcode." Yes. Hear what
Okay, so fucking pull this over
Harada
here.
gave the biggest hint, like he was actually saying something about netcode improvements for Tekken 7.
Okay, so we've got this at 25% per gent.
They gave Hwoarang Bob's hop kick.
That's Flamingo.
Yeah, that's
definitely Flamingo hop kick.
That's right Flamingo up forward 4 though. So he's got 2 different kinds of low crushing launchers.
And then Cosme has a palm.
He's got 2 different low crushing launchers from Flamingo now.
Sick. No, they gave him Raha. Yeah.
That's out of a. No, that's.
Oh, yeah,
if they gave him Beck sidestep 3+4, then the game is over and I'm not playing anymore.
So they gave Cosme. Did they give Cosme fucking 4-2? Like Kazuya's forward 2 or whatever?
That.
Or 4-2 or whatever?
It looks. Well, her forward 2 is already a.
But like Kazuya's palm.
Does she need it?
No. That also looks like another move. Yeah, but I mean with Julia, that looks like another character's move. Did they give the bear a reverse hug?
Don't tell me the bear has reverse hug.
Damn, that fucking pose though. And then he gets a power crush shoulder. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Oh my god, it knocks back like that.
Ken Prov.
Oh, is this their true skill point system?
Seems like it. Whatever it measures, you know.
And then they showed off that they show you now if it's Wi-Fi or not, and I noticed that. Better online experience. I doubt it. See here, because I want to look at these fucking trailers again, but not in slow-mo.
Slow-mo seems good.
Now we're watching it normal again.
We should watch it at 150 times speed.
Hang on a second. I got this. Okay, we're gonna fuck this up.
Oh no!
1.5 times.
I was kidding.
I like how I fucking called that it was Leo. That just sounded awful.
But it was funny. It turned into a thrash riff.
I know it did, didn't it? Hold on. It sounds like a power metal song at 1.5 times.
I got it. Do it. Maybe it's a little too fast right now, though.
Okay.
I don't think it's possible to play that fast.
Hold on. At 1.25 speed. Yeah. I'm putting it back to normal. But anyway, we got Leo. Let's see how sick that intro is. Oh shit.
What have you done?
I fixed it. Now it sounds slow.
I know. Yeah, Leo's special ability, die with full meter, you gotta fight all those guys behind.
He looks like a character that you would see in that fucking what was that fucking Dream Daddy thing?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
It just looks like a character they didn't use from that game. You motherfuckers, you timed that. Damn, you ever been Soul and just whip a fucking command throw? Oh my god, they gave him a command throw out of this dash. Out of his move, out of that dash move.
Why? He doesn't think
Damn, he gets to dunk you from back turn.
Got the Tekken 7 problem where characters' holes are being filled in.
You ever just fucking get instant supered by whipping a gunflame?
Yes.
You play Soul? Keep out. Did you expect that'd be his name?
Why would I? How the hell could I possibly have expected that?
Or something like that?
No.
Did they just put an MGR character in this game?
No.
And then they give him fucking Jetstream Sam's fucking blade.
These guys really know how to animate a video game.
But they sure as hell don't know how to make one that's fun. Guilty Gear Strive. 50% playback. Some fucking blue ass eyes.
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. I wonder how much of a bitch that was to animate.
It depends.
Oh
on
god,
how
they gave him.
thought out that was.
He has Hawkman's God Poke. They just gave him 4B.
Got a neutral buff.
What if they just gave him Ragnar's lifesteal?
What if none of these are special moves and these are all like target combos?
You mean like what we originally thought?
What did we think?
There's people who thought it was target combos when we first saw Strive gameplay in the trailers. Where they're doing like the fucking punch and the follow-up hits.
I mean, that's fun, actually.
Yeah. %100 original move, please no steal.
But my man has 2 swords.
God, they animated that so well. This outro looks so good animated. This animation. Damn, you see that fucking that fucking blade curve?
It's very normal.
Also the little detail like how he slides it in and then he clips it back on.
Did you never say he slides it in?
No. That's all he's going to do, slide it in. As far as I'm concerned, other than the Setsuka trailer,
What is that green thing in the bottom of the... What does that mean?
all.net PRAS multi.
That better be good. Whatever it is.
What was it? And then this was the only other thing I could think of.
Yeah, we can go back and watch them announce nothing for Street Fighter.
No thanks. I'm good. God, that is some stream quality.
When I closed my eyes,
720?
I was prepared to sleep for
Trash.
eternity.
Hey man, they don't give Okubo all the resources they get in Tekken.
Hishiro Mitsurugi, you murdered my master.
Maybe. God, this audio sucks because this person just recorded off the stream.
Setsuka.
You know, the one thing is that their character portraits are really nice.
Yeah, Soulcalibur's traditionally had pretty good 2D art.
Yeah, because like these character screens when they announce somebody like this always looks good.
Yeah, the artist has the same problem I do, where every time he draws tits, they get bigger.
Let's see if there's a better quality one.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Oh, I'm instantly clicking off of that.
I almost said the end.
I am clicking off of that hard.
I would have stayed if Julia was wearing the Pornhub shirt, but no. That guy literally took the bait. 1080p 60? I'll see it when I believe it. For however that's saying.
No, that's in 30. This person encoded in 30. Stupid fuck.
Muy intelligent.
Yeah.
For that, I shall have your head.
Leo is mute.
Yeah. That traumatic experience he had with Gabriel again with Exert.
I did not teach you my techniques for revenge.
Even your eyes disgust me, daughter of savages.
Do not belittle yourself, no matter how others may see you. What you have
Damn.
inherited
That's
is
cool move.
Kokonoe's very soul.
How unfortunate! Flower petals shall line your grave.
You ever just disappear
This is the work
with
of
your
fate.
yeah.
I merely played my part.
You ever just vanish in front of a motherfucker? This stage looks pretty good too.
I will strike you down and keep moving forward.
Oh, I know that guard.
Why does every English voice in Soulcalibur sound so hammy?
That was kind of the point.
They're supposed to be hammed up?
No, but that's just what happened after Soulcalibur 2.
No. Battle adjustments for each character.
You gotta take a look at this. Go back. Oh, has a soul charge enhanced throw or something?
It seems I must.
Everyone
also
just gets
trust you.
buffed in this game. Everything in this game is good. I don't know why people play it.
Because they don't promote their game enough. They suck at promoting Soulcalibur 6.
That bothers me.
Does it? What about Talam Josie?
Just, I mean...
You gotta show Ivy stepping on people. That was a layout fit.
Crazy.
Is that her reverse ledge? What it looked like to me.
I don't know. I mean, I never hit people with it, so I don't really care.
Okay.
If I reverse a ledge, it means I'm okay with losing the round.
Okay, so that was basically it.
Yeah.
Those are the only 4 things that mattered. What'd you think of all 4 of them?
There was 4 things.
Yeah, there was the 2 Arc System Works character trailers.
That was one thing.
The Tekken trailer. And then the Soulcaliburvi trailer. Those are the only things that matter.
Okay, so 2 things that matter. And they were both pretty alright. We didn't take a look at the end of the Tekken trailer, though.
Oh, that's right, we did not.
It's so far away.
All right.
No, you can't fix this. That's not how this works. This is definitely a teaser.
Yeah, we can't fix it, but
call Jerry Bruckheimer. He can enhance anything. What the hell are you doing? You're not about to Photoshop Burning Gundam here, are you?
No, but I would make that joke, yes. Good. Okay, once the stick fucking loads up. Okay, so we're in Photoshop.
Wow, that's helping. Look at the pixels. Are you about to Photoshop Kunimitsu onto this and just fucking fake everyone out?
Kunimitsu.
Try. See, I would be the guy who takes the bait and be like, oh, it's got to be a character that's like Asian, but Setsuka's white. So like, what did you just do? Don't make that the thumbnail. You're like, look what I found in Photoshop. No, don't do. Son of a bitch. Oh wow.
No, it's not real clickbait until I do this.
I know what you're about to do. Please don't do it. No. Why do they make these? Hey. Yeah, you have betrayed me. Look at all of the real estate you have, and we're over here zoomed in on pixels. Check this thumbnail, you guys. You can see the pixels.
Damn, I made a main man thumbnail? I know.
You literally pulled assets off of the internet in real time and did this in front of everybody. You just exposed how to be a YouTuber to everyone. Now the economy is going to collapse. Kunum. The rest of it go. This is too much. Blood pressure is going through the roof, Danny.
Okay, and then you go like this. And that's basically your clickbait thumbnail right there. Alright?
I'm ashamed to be your friend right now.
I'm not even going to save it as a picture. I'm just going to take this part of the video.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Now that I've seen the truth of how to be a YouTuber, I'm disgusted by it.
That's going to be that's actually, I'm just going to make that thumbnail for the actual. Okay.
My
but like,
is
but like my day is ruined. Okay, but like if I really wanted to actually do this is like.
No, don't even put effort into it. Don't even show us the correct way to do it. Just fucking just quit it. Just crop it, save it, call it a day. Get out. Man, these special effects is the bomb.
There you go.
That arrow is pissing me off.
Oh, you know what? I didn't do the biggest. I didn't do. Okay, you have to make it bigger, and then you have to do this. No. fucking size, spread. It's hard to do with this fucking. Okay, softer. We gotta make it precise.
You have made a powerful navigator. No, not with the.
I mean, if okay.
Oh. Look at these stock images. No, that's a good thumbnail. I like that one. It looks right there. Watching the death of a YouTube channel live, you guys. Dude, how do you not feel like shit? I feel like shit watching this. Look, you can't even fucking see the text. The worst part is we're not even gonna elaborate on this. It's just us shit posting. Like, we're not gonna talk about why we think this is Kunimitsu or anything like that. We're just gonna be like,
reason it's Kunimitsu is because it looks like it's in Japan.
Fair enough.
And she's standing on top of, and this character's standing on top of a roof.
It could be a dude.
Duty Mitsu? Yeah, I'll fucking stop the recording right there. This is horrible. Like, Capcom sucks.